Good afternoon, everybody. How are we doing today? How's everyone feeling? Who do we have? Diver Cat, D-Fox, Squirrel, Lawful Meteor. Hope you're all well. Yes, apparently it's thunder on the TV server today. Thunder is what we have. Thunder is what we shall get. Suzanne, welcome in. How you doing? How's everyone's Friday? And Suzanne, thank you for the host as well. That's very nice of you. Awfully kind. Let me do that. It's a little bit green in this room, isn't it? Anyway, yeah, how's everyone's week been? Hope you've all had fun. Diver Cat, welcome in, welcome in. So I'll tell you what, those that are here early. We had a little trial run of the Beardy Bedrock games last night with the mods, just to make sure the games were suitable. And it was a lot of fun. And Diver Cat's very tired, which may be a direct result of said practice run. But for those who don't know, this is happening. So ignore that bottom line, because this is just what we posted in the Discord. But yeah, next Saturday, we're doing the Beardy Clan Bedrock games, which is like 12 mini-games. It's going to be a lot of fun. Dre's here, still in bed, so tired. Yep, Dre's also tired. Yeah, it was good fun, though. It was a good games night. It was a good games night. But today we are actually back on Truly Bedrock. Normally on the Fridays with the last few we're doing kind of community-based things, but we ended up doing that Wednesday with Monumenta because we couldn't get on the TV server, and now I'm behind on my videos. So yeah, we're going to be over here today. Let me whoop. There we go. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful. I've been growing some vines because I need vines for quest-related things, and I've just totally taken out that bit of wood. Where did it even go? Magic wood. Come down here. Basically, yeah, so I've been harvesting a few vines while I've been over here at the slime farm. But I've pretty much finished chapter 2 of the quest. But I need to bury some stuff. So we're going to be heading over there with boxes and boxes of grass and dirt blocks today to bury the things. And I've got the second PC ready for recording a time lapse as well, because I need some video stuff. I've been doing too much off camera with this quest because I didn't want to spoil too much. You see. Can't wait to lose all of the games next week. D-Fox, it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot of fun. But what I will be doing, my plan, I think we still need one more player from what I can tell. So once we get that last player, I'll announce the teams properly. And then on the realm, every couple of days, I will change what map's on there to actually give people a chance to, you know, practice it a little bit. Because I think it'd be more fun if people know what they're doing a bit. Plus, the mods have already had a go, so I think it's only fair that everyone else gets to have a go as well. So we'll be rotating the maps for a bit of training during the week. Can't wait for it. Sure I will. Haven't played Minecraft in so long, I might start training again. Well, there we go, D-Fox. There we go. As I say, I'll rotate through the maps every couple of days, so everyone gets to play a little bit on every map. There's 4 maps that we're going to be using on the night. Night? No, it's kind of an afternoon, isn't it? Right, we've harvested that. Let's head off to where we need to be. We are in totally the wrong place. We need to go to the jungle. And it's dark and scary. Maybe we should get rid of the night. And maybe some backup players for emergency dropouts. That would be marvellous. That would be marvellous. I mean, basically, if we don't get another sign up by the end of the day today, I'll ask the T-Beers and see if anyone else wants to come and join. How you doing, Emtrix? That might be a good idea. Try the Beardy Realm. Hopefully you can train. Yes, yeah, I think at the moment it's got grid runners on it. I think, was that the last one we did last night? I think it was, wasn't it? So I'll probably leave that up for a few days and then we'll switch it over to one of the other maps. Hey, Matt. How you doing? Good to see TB is up and running. Yes, it was only down for the day. And the only reason it didn't come back up is because none of us wanted to message Foxy. We wanted to leave him alone that day. He was chilling with his kids, so we wanted to leave him alone. So we didn't ping him, we didn't message him, and we just left it and did a day of different things. It was fine. But yeah, now I've been playing catch up on my video stuff. But it is what it is. We've got different playlists today, by the way. I don't know if it's going to be any good or not. We'll see. But I did what I did last time, right? Where I just searched for a word and then went to go play those tracks. But I still had about 20 minutes before stream. So what I did was I added all those tracks to a playlist. And then this way, we can delete the bad ones. There's Dr. Midstone. Matt, I haven't heard that in a while.
You're my favorite deputy.
It's true, Matt. It's true. I hope you're well. Lovely to see you. But look at this. Look at this mess. This is the second half of chapter 2. The rest of it's underground. But we've got lots to hide. Tiz! How you doing? Hey Tiz.
Hi Mel.
You should join us for the Beardy Bedrock games. We're still a player short. We need one more player. It'll be fun, Tiz. Lots of mini games. A week on Saturday. Anyway, yeah, so this is what we're going to be burying today. All of this stuff. Would you like a sneaky peek of what's going on in here? I can show you some of the stuff. Tiz, you're going to have to close your eyes. Can't let you have spoilers, but do you remember this, Tiz? I've blocked it up now so people don't go wandering in. Do I need a beard to take part? You certainly do not, Tiz. No. There's a sign up in the Discord. Look, I've even made a graphic. Look, bam. But yeah, we're basically just doing 4 teams of 2, and playing lots of different Bedrock games over the course of... Well, last night it took about 2.5 hours, just over 2.5 hours. But we also had a little bit of trouble with Realms, because Realms... So yeah, if we don't have trouble with Realms, it'll probably be about, well, 2.5 hours probably. But basically, yeah, we're doing just a combination of games, Tiz. And we're 1 player short. So if you wanted to join in, you'd be teamed up with Stellorian, who's a wonderful human being. But yeah, basically just lots of mini games with a points board. Just a bit of fun competition, basically. A mixture of like puzzles and PvP, parkour, all sorts of stuff. You have a wedding that day, unfortunately. Boo, Matt! Boo! Thing is, if it's successful, we're going to do it again. We are going to do it again. Beardy version of MCC. Well, we've even got one of the MCC games in it, Grid Runners. So yeah, kinda. Right. So yeah, this is where we're at, chat. Tish, you have to close your eyes. Although I'm not going to be showing how any of the puzzles are done, so technically it doesn't really matter. But yeah, there are of course the cheat pass bits in place, and then this first bit you don't necessarily have to parkour it, but if you do, there'll be. Oh, I fell off. Oh well. But if you do, there is like a bonus chest thing up there. But I think you've seen this bit before, chat. We need to get into the main area, but to do that we need to go through here and then through the out. We need to go through here and through the labyrinth. Parkour, so much parkour. The thing is, you don't have to do it. That's the beauty of the way I've built it. If you don't want to do the parkour, you don't have to do the parkour. Some people don't like parkour. But this is basically the only bit in this chapter, unless you choose to do more later on, which you can choose to do more. But there are other options, which I assume most people will take. But oh, I missed because I wasn't paying attention. But yes, there are. There's a bit of parkour. Switch to keyboard and mouse for next week. Yes, you probably should. But there was quite a lot of parkour yesterday. In the games, there was what? There was a race. Then there was the floor is lava. And then there was a little bit in a couple of the mini games that. Oh, I forgot to jump again. But which were just tiny. I can't even do my own parkour. I'm too busy talking. Careful with the minecarts. Groovy will end up in the redstone again. The thing is, they don't go anywhere this time. Like they're unpowered. I'll tell you what though, Mrs. B came up with an amazing idea earlier. You know, we were discussing how we can do like the Indiana Jones running away from a boulder thing. Mrs. B has got it. Mrs. B's nailed it. So basically, in this bit here, what we're gonna do is we're gonna send the player up, and then when they get to the top, they're gonna start walking down, and they're gonna trigger something. Sorry. And we're thinking, right? What we're thinking is putting a Ravager in a minecart. So you start running down the path, and then behind you, there's a Ravager basically coming down in a minecart. So you've got to run out. You've got to keep running to get out of the way of the Ravager. And I was like, Mrs. B, that's genius. I reckon we can make that work. So that's what we might do in that section there. Just because I think that'd be funny. Create some panic. Morning, Gilliana. How you doing? I'm liking the LA, M-Trix. I'm liking the LA. So here, once again, this is the entrance to the labyrinth. So the labyrinth is all good. I probably shouldn't run the labyrinth properly because this is me and bad things will happen. So I'm actually gonna, and I don't want to show you how to solve the labyrinth either. So I'm actually gonna use a cheat pass. Can't show you how it's done now. And this runs all around the back and skips the entire labyrinth. Boop. Look at that. And all it costs is a head. It's fine. But yeah, so there's a whole labyrinth there. It's actually got loads of mobs in it as well, because it's built around mob spawners. Tool, how you doing? Welcome in. But look, this is the bit, chat, that I've got finished now. So this is what we saw from outside. This is like the middle bit of it. So this is the next place they come to. And there's 6 doorways. And we've got 3 doorways on each side. And each one has a different challenge, basically. And there is a little clue as to what might be in each one. So that one's patience. Probably my favourite one. Also, bear in mind I'm a massive troll. That one's called speed, which is hilarious and quite deadly. In fact, they're all quite deadly. That's the whole point, isn't it? And then there's an agility one as well. And then once you've done those, we'll just dig through because we're cheating. But then once you've done one of those, you'll end up on this side, right? Boop. Let's put that back. Put that back. You'll end up on this side, and then you've got 3 more doors. And you have to choose another one. So we've got stamina. I can't remember what they are, so I'm looking. We've got luck. And then lastly, we've got knowledge. And then you have to solve or do whatever is in those rooms to get past those. You can't do this. You can't bust out the walls. Yeah, and obviously there's barrels everywhere that periodically have stuff dropped into them. They're all over the place. Which Tiz skipped all of them on his quest. He looked in them and didn't even take the stuff. And then, yeah, once you solve one of those puzzles, you end up here, which is the final room, which has another puzzle in it to get the thing. So yeah, lots going on in here. Oh, and yeah, just for retrieving your equipment and stuff. I've got note blocks now as well, so you can hear it coming. But yeah, that's basically where we're at with it. Let's break out this way so we don't give away any of the secrets. But this is what we need to bury, basically. Because I built it in a bit of a dip in the jungle, so we haven't got to do quite as much, but we've still got a lot of burying to do. And then we need to plant trees over the whole thing, because the problem is this is directly on the route between the ship and the outpost from the last quest. So, yeah. How you doing, Blaze? Welcome in. But that is the update on Chapter 2. So we've been making lots of progress. I need to eat. But now, I need to place lots and lots of grass. I've only got 3 rockets, but I was clever and actually brought my ender chest this time. And my rocket box is in there as well, which is also useful. With another 3 rockets. Excellent. Has anyone got any plans for the weekend? Anyone doing anything fun? But yeah, I think I like the LA Mtrix. I mean, the Angry Lettuce is probably my least favourite. I think it's everyone's least favourite, really. But, I mean, the Copper Golem and the LA are both quite cool. I like the Copper Golem for the, like, just because I think it would be a cool statue more than anything else. I don't care so much for the whole randomly pressing buttons thing. I don't see that being particularly useful in my gameplay. But the LA, I think that could just be fun to play around with. So I think currently that's probably where my vote's going to go. On the information we've got, which to be honest isn't much, I'm definitely leaning towards the LA. Right, what I might do... Let's put in a bit across here. Just so we can see roughly what sort of height we're going to want it at. Well, the music's definitely different, isn't it? Okay, so we're going to need that to go probably more like that. So we'll raise this bit up a little bit. Just trying to work out roughly what height we're going to want bits of the grass as we go down. Maybe something like that, and I should probably go to bed. There's a baby zombie and lots of adult zombies. Let's just fly away. Grab my bed. Oh, okay. There's a couple of things on here. Nothing too dangerous. Ah! Although they are terrifying when they come at you like that. I really like the idea of the golem, but no idea how useful it will actually be. Exactly, yeah. I kind of feel like the LA seems a bit more directly useful. Either way, they're all cool pets. So, yeah. And to be honest, I don't really mind which one wins. They're all good in their own way. Like, the Angry Lettuce is going to be great for Bedrock, because obviously we haven't got light levels, right? But yeah, I think they've done really well with them this year. There's none that I will be sad about if they won, you know? I'm happy either way. Money! Money! How has it been 5 months already?
Woo! HAPPEEEEH Friday. Biggest love sign esports was already 5 months ago. How?
I know, right, Money? I know, that is madness. Madness, madness. Thank you for the resub, though, Money. That is awesome of you. How you doing?
You call yourself an esports professional?
Oh, love it. Love it. We've only heard that one a couple of times, DC. I like it. In the middle of the smooth jazz as well. I like it. Well placed. We can approve of this. Creeper! That's fine. No idea. Oh, the wow biddy just wow. Is that the extra bit to your esports one? You've never heard that before, you love that. Had to be done. And had to be done by DC, of course. Yeah. I knew it was coming. As soon as she redeemed it, I was like, Ben's gonna have a job to do. Cool, right. So we have to bear in mind that all of this is going to be like covered with undergrowth and trees and stuff anyway, so we don't have to be too precious about how it looks, you know. As long as we stick to our basic principles of odd numbers, apart from 2s, then we should have it looking alright. Okay, so we'll put that one in there. And this one will... That should do just fine. There's an angry man with an axe down there. Should we just drop him into the labyrinth? We could do. Foxy, like 2 to 3 months ago, said he was already working on a light levels pack, so glare useless. I mean, from a vanilla gameplay point of view, it's probably, you know, the most useless out of all of them, though. Don't get me wrong, but I think it will still have its uses. I'm surprised he was so fast in doing it. Not gonna lie, didn't even install DC for like 5 months or so. No, it was pretty quick. Ben was kind enough to record that for me, and he loved the one you did for me on his channel. Yeah, yeah, we got a very similar thing over there, haven't we? Oh, there's a whole bunch of creepers down there. See, the thing is, do I light up under here, or do I just leave it dark so when people are running through it, they can hear all the mobs and it will put them on edge? I feel like that might be the better route to go. Because all the interior, I know it's very dull and dimly lit in there, but it's all slabs. It's literally completely 100% spawn-proof in there. Which is why the bed looks like it's sunk into the floor like a sleeping bag, but, you know. I know this song. This is my collabing with Tiz music, background music. Seems to be on this playlist as well. So my Tiz is doing something silly music. It's weird, I'm very jealous I'm not with them. Come to Spain. You should, money. Spain, it's got to be nice, right? I've not been to Spain for years. Well, I've not been anywhere for a couple of years, let's be honest. But even before that, it's been a while. Mr. Everman, how you doing? Welcome in. We're doing work on our garden, and they poured some cement today, and there's already cat paw prints in it. Excellent. Definitely yours then. Not as in your cat prints. I mean, your garden. Cats are too curious, yep. Spoopy sounds would be fun. Would people be able to get back there and blow stuff up? No, not a chance. When are you going to Spain, Beardy? I don't have any plans to go to Spain currently. What I need to do is go on a proper holiday with Mrs. B, where it's just us. It's been a while. I mean, technically, we haven't even been on our honeymoon yet. We were due to. We were looking into booking it, and then COVID hit, so we were just like, we'll do it at another point. So I'm gonna have to get that sorted at some point, right? Last proper holiday I went on, like abroad, was Gambia, and that was amazing. Best holiday ever. But that was like 3 years ago now. Need a proper abroad holiday. I've had a couple of UK holidays. You know, I've been up to Yorkshire and the Isle of Wight, but need a proper holiday. A cultural holiday. Your younger sister is in Dundee for school right now. I wish I could visit so badly. What? No honeymoon? No. We didn't have one straight after the wedding because we got married abroad anyway. So we were like, oh, okay, well, we'll do our honeymoon like next year sort of thing. Started planning it, and then, yeah, COVID. So, still haven't done a honeymoon yet. Which, considering we've been married 4 years now. Sad times. So yeah, I need to get that sorted out. Maybe next year when things are a little bit more normal. In theory. We're almost there, right? People are being a bit more careful, hopefully. Maybe. I don't know. Don't go outside. I'm so due a holiday, it's not even funny anymore. I feel you. I feel you. As I say, I did get away last week. Went to the Isle of Wight. Which felt like we were abroad. Because we went across water to get there, right? So that counts as abroad. That's... Yep. Where would I like to go? To be honest, I don't even know. I've not thought about it because there's been no point thinking about it, right? When it comes to our honeymoon and stuff, we were going to go to Japan and New Zealand. New Zealand to see my sister-in-law, wifey's sister, as like the start of it, and then after that go to Japan and actually have our honeymoon. But I've always wanted to go to Japan. Mrs. B's always wanted to go to Japan. And if we could afford it, we were going to do the Easter Islands as well, because basically when you're in New Zealand, that's as close as you can get to them, pretty much. And even then, it's still like a bajillion miles away. Midnight in Oz, so glad to catch your stream. 4 years, my condolences. Hey, Mrs. B's lovely, it's fine. What's the plan for today? We are burying Chapter 3 of our RPG quest that we've been working on for the other two beers. So we're burying this in the jungle, and then we're going to plant loads of jungle trees everywhere, and you'd never know it was even here. Because people run through here to get to other quest parts. So yeah, I need to make sure it's hidden. So that's what I'm working on at the moment. That tree is going to have to go. If I get rid of them trees, it's going to make this next bit a lot easier, isn't it? I'm sorry, dude. Your time to go. You had your fun. Now you're burnt to death. Sorry. Right, let's get rid of these trees. Ah, it's a big oak as well. It would be, wouldn't it? I had to go to Hawaii for a wedding. You think once you hit the US West Coast, you're almost there, but nope, it's still so far. So I assume that's similar with Australia and New Zealand. I mean, Australia and New Zealand aren't, like, I mean, they're obviously, like, the closest things to each other, but they're not particularly close. But New Zealand and Easter Island is still, like, 2,000 kilometres or something. But New Zealand is the largest major landmass to Easter Islands. Let's get rid of all the oak. There's more hidden in the leaves. Get out of it. Okay, right. The leaves are disappearing. That means we've got it all. Let's get the top of this tall tree here as well. And you can go as well. Cool. Did you just jump? Rude. Hey Vex, how you doing? That'd be a great holiday. Exactly, yeah. Come to the US, Beardy. It is on my list, but I've got other things on my list before that, such as the honeymoon. So, yeah. We'll get that. There's a Nintendo World now in Japan. Well, that sounds it. But no, it's somewhere I've always wanted to go, because the culture is just so different to what I'm used to, you know, and I want to see skyscrapers right next to little temples and stuff. I just think it'd be an amazing place to visit. And one day, I'll make it there. So that is basically as high as it needs to be over here, isn't it? Not as tall as that side. Excellent. How's it dark again already? Jeez. Have you been playing more stuff, Vex? More Monumenta? I'm not gonna lie, I did go in and attack that Mage's Tower, and oh my life, it was dangerous. I lost everything. I got murderized. My friend was an absolute bridezilla. There were dress codes and everything. We stayed with my friend's entire family, where the parents were divorced and all. It was a lot. Oof. Yeah, it sounds a bit much. So me and Mrs. B got married in Sorrento, in Italy, on the Amalfi Coast, and it was amazing. And organising the wedding was the easiest thing ever. Basically, I was a bit sneaky. What I did was I phoned loads of wedding planners. We knew we wanted to get married in Italy, in Sorrento, really, but we didn't know anything about the venues. We hadn't been to Sorrento. We were just like, oh, sounds nice. We'll go there and get married. And so got in contact with loads of wedding planners. And this one venue kept coming up again and again and again, no matter which wedding planner I spoke to. So we were like, well, we'll go to that venue then. It's obviously a good one. And yeah, that's what we did. We basically booked it through one of the wedding planners. And we basically just had like a little menu, pretty much. And it was like, do you want this? Yes or no? Do you want this? Yes or no? And it gave you a price of how much each thing was. Spent about an hour organising the wedding. And then went out there on the day, and it was marvellous. Had a wonderful time. 50 family and friends. And we spent less on that entire week of holidays, spending money, and the wedding itself and everything else, than it would have cost for a venue in the UK. So yeah, definitely the way to do it. If you want a cheap wedding, go abroad. But you still do the actual legal bit in the UK, because otherwise that does get expensive. You just have like a registry office official bit in the UK, and then you go get married abroad and have a blessing, and that's where you have like your actual wedding celebration, right? Cheap as anything. We ended up with 3 weddings, or 3 celebrations, because we had the day we actually did the registry thing, which was just before we went to Italy. Then we went to Italy and had the blessing, and then when we came back, we just hired a hall and threw a big party for everyone that couldn't come to Italy. It was a wonderful time. Annoying anyone, hi there, how you doing? I was waiting to see if you both did more. I just did all the learning. Ah. Yeah, I went and had a look at the Mage Tower and died, basically, and then got sad. That's as much as I did, though. Probably about half hour or so. Had a little look. I'll probably do some more on stream at some point in future. But yeah, at the moment, we're just trying to catch up on truly Bedrock video things. So that's going to have to go higher at that point. But as I say, we are going to be having this whole thing covered in trees. So we don't need to be too precious about it. If there's a couple of bits that look a bit funny, doesn't matter. We'll just spam down even more trees. That's the plan anyway. I'm sure it'll work. I'll tell you what, I want to raise this bit up a little bit more. That's going to need to be there, roughly. That'll do. That'll hide that. But yeah, I think if we can leave some dark patches so that mobs do spawn and they can just hear spiders crawling around and zombies and skellies rattling and all that sort of stuff. I think it's going to add to the atmosphere a little bit. You know? Not a bad plan. Okay, let's do... It's just going to get a little bit steeper here, isn't it? So if that's there... Maybe something like that would do. Okay. Oh, not quite. Not quite. Did you try the famous Amalfi lemons? I did. I did. Although, I'll tell you what, limoncello, disgusting. It literally tastes like soap. Why do people drink that? I had all types of varieties of limoncello. Every meal in Sorrento. At the end, limoncello, limoncello, limoncello. Some in posh restaurants, some in not so posh restaurants. It was disgusting no matter where it came from. Just my opinion, of course. I would do a destination wedding if I ever got married again. Honestly, it is amazing. It was just so easy to organise as well. There was no stress. It took me longer to sort out my suit than it did to sort out everything else for the entire wedding. And it only took me about an hour to sort out my suit. So, yeah. Definitely the way to do it. But luckily, Mrs. B is very chill. So, she was all up for the let's just pick some things. Dave Ganali. I think, do we have a spare alley? I think we've got a spare alleyway, actually. We'll get that sorted out for you later, Dave. No worries. That's on my list. You love limoncello. No, Geo. It's disgusting. Down with limoncello. That's what I say. And I don't mean drink it down. It was hilarious, though, because there was this one bar we went to, like, every single night. Because it was the only one that was big enough to have, like, 50 people in it, like, all the time, unannounced. And we would always be the last ones in there, and to be honest, there wasn't really many other people in there apart from our lot. And the people behind the bar, obviously, they got to know us. And after, like, the third day, we noticed it got to a certain point in the morning, usually about 3, 4 in the morning, they'd come out with trays of free limoncello, and it's basically we want to go to bed, can you get out of our pub now, please? It was great. Nice little way to find out that we needed to go. Orion, thank you. Much appreciated. It needs a trim. That's what it needs. It needs a tidy up. We be a little bit messy. Right, okay, I think we're good for that bit. See, look, once this is all done, you're never going to know there was a massive thing underneath there, right? Nothing to see here. Right, let's continue to get these bits in. Didn't get rid of the rest of that wood. And how's that screen? Can that screen still see what's going on? Yeah, kinda. Kinda. Right, so I should probably change location slightly. And do this bit, because this is more in view of where the cam account currently is. Hey Magister, how you doing? It's probably an acquired taste. It is probably a cilantro hater too, because it tastes like soap. Well, if something tastes like soap, then yeah, I'm not gonna like it. Like, why would anyone eat or drink anything that tastes like soap? Like, there's stuff that doesn't taste like soap. Eat and drink that instead. It's not hard. Jeez. Once again, just my opinion. Just my opinion. Everyone's entitled to one. Even if it's wrong. I feel like we've got quite far with this first shulker of grass. It's gone further. Oh, just to say that, I've literally run out. Is this an underground bunker project or something? Not quite. So, on the server, I've been doing an RPG quest for people. So they basically pretend they're in adventure mode. This song's funky. I give them random stuff to do the quest with. And this is... I'm burying part of the next stage of the quest, essentially. Half of it is already underground anyway. There's like a massive labyrinth down there. This is just like some trials that are at the end. So yeah, a side project from my main build on the server. It doesn't taste like soap for everyone. True. It's in the same... Isn't like coriander like that as well? Like some people like coriander and some people are like... It tastes like... I can't remember what they say it tastes like, but... Coriander's one of those things as well, isn't it? Some people taste it completely differently to others. I mean, personally, I love a bit of coriander. I'll tell you what, I'm going to leave a bit of this exposed at the back here. Just in case someone does stumble across it and be like, what the... Just get a couple of bits in, maybe a bit of an overhang. But yeah, I think coriander's another one of those. Where like people taste it differently. Doing well though, thank you Dave, doing well. Doesn't taste like soap to me, but those Parma Violets... Yeah, Parma Violets taste like soap as well. Well, they taste like flowers to me, as opposed to soap. I mean, I suppose they are lavender flavoured, right? So it kind of makes sense that they taste like lavender. Doesn't seem quite so strange when you say it like that, right? But yeah, not a fan of those at all. They're always a disappointment when you get a Swizzles multi-pack and then there's Parma Violets in there. And there's always more of them than the good stuff as well. What's that about? What's that about? Oh, we'll just quickly cover that up. Nothing to see here. Don't blow up. Marvellous. I love how quick the sleep cycle is on this. Right, so this bit round the back here, we're going to have to literally go all the way out there. But that's fine. Because we do want some bits of it visible, just not much. Guess I'm down here now. So from that side, still looks massive. From this side... What bunker? I'm calling it a bunker now, apparently. Coriander is the UK name. Cilantro is the American word for the same herb. Oh, well, there we go then. There we go. So I did know what you were talking about. I've learned this, 50-50 is tasting soap. Not to me at least, but others say it's common. Well, that's the thing. So I like coriander, or cilantro as you call it. Like, I'm fine with it. Oh, there we go, look. Pirate knows everything. That makes it taste like soap. I am good, Dave. Yes, thank you. And I'm glad you're well too. Cilantro is coriander. I honestly didn't know that. Did not know that. Love me some chili verde. Yep. Hey, Hannah. How you doing? Coriander is the seeds. Cilantro is the leaves. Right, okay. Yo, Cass. How you doing? What are we doing here? We are burying... part of an underground quest. There's not really any other way to put it. I'll give you a little sneaky peek of what's inside here, though. But yeah, we're basically burying our latest quest edition of all the bits I could have taken out. So this is part of it, basically. There is a labyrinth deep down underground as well that leads you into this room, which makes you make difficult choices to try and get the quest item. But we're burying it because I don't want it to. I don't want people running past it when they're on other parts of the quest and being like, "What's these?" So we're gonna hide it and then we're gonna cover it in trees, and no one's ever gonna know it's here. So yeah, lots of grass placement today, and like so, and like so. Cilantro tastes like soap to me when I was younger, but after my first pregnancy, I somehow like it, and I heard it was genetics. It's very ooh, that is weird. Gene switching. Yeah. Isn't there a thing about pregnancy can slightly alter the genetic makeup of the mother? Well, there we go. Well, that's strange. Maybe you've been replaced by aliens. Are you a reptile, Diver Cat? That is the question. Ah, is this what Tiz was doing the other day? Tiz was doing chapter 1, yes. This is chapter 2, which is a lot more deadly. Don't you worry. I appreciate all your effort going into this project. I'm having a lot of fun doing it. The only downside is, like, it's fine for stream content, but for video stuff, I've got to kind of do most of it off camera, because otherwise I'm showing how to complete the puzzles and how to do it all. So, like, nobody's seen what's in all these rooms and things over this side. No one knows what's in them. Apart from me. Because I can't really show that without essentially showing people how to solve the quest, right? So, yeah, it's a lot of fun doing, but I don't get much content out of it. Which is a shame. But, you know, I enjoy doing them too much to not do them, so... And I do get some content out of it, don't get me wrong. Like, it's good for things like this, for streams. We can just chill and let people see a little bit of what's going on. And then convince you to go watch other people's videos as they play it. That's the benefit. It's content for others. Definitely content for others. But it won't be content for me till, like, towards the end of the season, where I'll probably do a run-through. Because, you know, even if I do know everything about it, it's still a challenge to actually do. You've still got to do things, skillful things, being the problem. But yeah, you still got to do stuff to actually pass the challenges, right? I just happen to know what the challenges are in advance. Which is a bit of an advantage. But yeah, that is the downside of doing things like this. You can't play them yourself. Not properly, anyway. But yeah, I have too much fun doing them, though. That's why we did the Christmas escape rooms last season as well. I hadn't realised the pregnancy altered genes, so it's a big surprise. The other changes I kind of expected. Your taste buds, your nasal cavities, and your appetite. Isn't that why people start, like, craving weird things, right? Is that what that's about? One of my friends was allergic to shellfish after her first, and better after her second. Okie dokie then. I will watch the follow-up videos with much enthusiasm. This sounds like something I could do in the world I play with my sons. That's all it is. I mean, literally anyone can do it. You're just creating a story, and to be honest with you, like, I haven't even thought about the story for this yet, like this part. Apart from the overall story about, obviously, the 3 different tribes getting a broken part of that staff to keep it out of the hands of any one tribe sort of thing. Other than that, I've literally got no basis for any of this stuff. I guess this is a jungle tribe because we're in the jungle. But beyond that, I've not written the books, the stories, or anything that gets people here. I'll come up with that later. I'm tempted. I'm tempted to put a cliff in here. Because then I can just put stone in front of all this, so it might be a lot easier. And then I haven't got to chop down a buttload of trees again. Let's just face it, Blondie is the best mod. Blondie! How you doing, Blondie? Hope all is well. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to do this. This side is a bit of a cliff. I don't need to worry about putting too much detail into the cliff because it's not made for looking at. I just need to block it off. Block it off and hide stuff. That's all this is about. And some of that. The Beard You Meant to Server coming soon. Will you speedrun the challenges after everyone else has done it? Basically, at the end of the season, I'm going to give it a go, yeah. You can take other people's videos and give commentary on the puzzles and your thought process for building them and all that. That's not a bad idea, actually. Steal everyone else's footage. I have to go get the geodes from school. No worries, Geo. Drive safe. Enjoy drive safe. Yep, the cravings are something different. Oh, okay. Is this one groover proof? Oh no, Blue Dog. No, the whole point is that people die in it. It's fine. Because I was ignored. I'm sorry, Blondie. Oh yeah, I see you. I'm sorry! I was like, your name's literally like the brightest name out of all the different colours that are on there at the moment as well. Oh dear. How you doing there, Blondie? Make a clip video of everyone else running the puzzles. Thanks, DC. You missed that mostly lurking while finishing up work. It's not stealing, it's fair use. To be honest, I'm sure they'd be fine with it anyway. They wouldn't care. The TBers wouldn't care. They're a lovely bunch. Do you want to know a secret? Do you want to know a secret, chat? I've been out here working in the jungle quite a lot this week. I've seen quite a lot of pandas. Where's he gone? There was never anything here. There was never anything here. Just a boat. Just a boat in a forest. Just a boat in a forest. Run away, don't tell anybody. So anyway, as I was saying, yeah, there's been loads of pandas around. All black and white ones. They despawn unless you name them. I thought if I just trapped it in a boat, it would stay there. Well, that's disappointing. But yeah, I honestly thought they stayed if you just put them in a boat. Is that Java only? So I'm sure that's what happens in Java. Why does it look like there's been loads of explosions over there? Is it just weird terrain generation? Yeah, let's pull this one out a little bit more. If you can, do all the deaths as a montage and count them. I probably could. I mean, Tiz died 4 times in very quick succession. I think JC died a couple of times. I think he didn't die, but we'll get him. Don't worry, chat. We'll get him. It's all about Chapter 2, and if Chapter 2 doesn't get him, Chapter 3... Oh, I've not even thought about that yet, but if Chapter 2 doesn't get him, then... Chapter 3 is going to be a murder. It won't even be fair. It would just be outright murder by Chapter 3. If he survives Chapter 2, Chapter 3 is just the murder of the pig. And nothing else. Another panda incident, Beardy? No. Not at all. I don't know where you're getting that impression from. Poor brown panda, gone too soon, again. No, what makes you think it was a brown panda? What makes you think? It could have been anything. It could have just been a skeleton. Or a zombie. Maybe it was a drowned in the jungle. Oh, that's odd. Yeah, best put that in a boat. It could have been anything. Could have been a mushroom in the middle of a jungle. Who knows? We'll never know. Thankfully. Chapter 3, just pouring lava on them in an obsidian chamber. Basically, it might have to be. If Piggy keeps evading my traps, we're gonna have problems. I'll tell you what, I can get rid of these. Don't need them for now. Right. Then my mob switcher in the nether despawn. Right, okay, so you had the same problem. I see. I thought they'd stay in the boat. Poor brown panda, yeah. I mean, like I say, it wasn't a brown panda. Thank you. I was going to say, music, don't leave me hanging. Don't leave me hanging. Makes it sound suspicious or something. Put a few in there. This must be pretty much invisible from this side, apart from the front. Or the back. The end? Whatever you want to call it. Yeah, look at that. Cover that in trees. Perfect. Progress. Ah! It was only a little scary when ghast started spawning. Well, I suppose if you're not expecting them. It's going to throw you off in that. And what we're going to do is we will get some stone in there, I think. and make this look like a cliff. Just because it's going to make our job a lot easier. We'll literally just use stone and then put loads of trees in front of it. And hide it away. So this is going to need to overhang by at least one to get the stone in. So that's all going to need to overhang as well. Just because if we don't do that, there's going to be exposed stone at the top. Okay. I think I might do the same here as well, just sort of carry the cliff round. I think it might be the way to do it. Dame the Dime! Welcome in, Raiders. Raiding with a party of 100. How's everyone doing this fine day? How was your stream? Look at all these first-time viewers. Hello! Welcome in, welcome in. We're burying stuff so that it will never be found again. How was your stream, though, Dame? Tell me the things. Novastar, M. Vlach, Anthony, how you doing? P-Mew, EQ, Oakdew. See, I can raid. I can just about raid. Knockout, Justivan, how you doing? Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Grey Tiger as well, lovely to see you. Doing well, thanks, doing well. We're burying part of a game that we've created for the other members of the server. This is like the end of the second chapter of an RPG quest we've been making for them. Basically, is the short version, sorry, of a very, very long story and quests and stuff like that. But yeah, we're just hiding a massive stone structure under the floor in the jungle currently. A follow have been served. Well, thank you very much for the follows, everyone. It's lovely to have you all here. But if it is your first time here, I see for a lot of you it is. I'm Mr. Beardstone, currently playing on the truly Bedrock server today. I do also play on the Legacy SMP, and I do a lot of events and stuff as well, which is just stuff we like to do. Play games and have fun. But I do just stream Minecraft, but yeah, play Bedrock and Java, depending what day it is and what I fancy. Beards get the follow even if you don't stream. Hey, gotta love the beards. That's what it's all about. But yeah, we've literally just been placing grass blocks for like the last hour. I'll tell you what though, as we've got so many new people in, I will show you what we've mainly been working on over the last couple of months. So yeah, if you don't know the Truly Bedrock server, by the way, lots of awesome people on here. Some you may have heard of, some you may not have done, but they're all wonderful human beings. Sounding super awesome. Love a good RPG adventure in Minecraft. It's the first kind of RPG adventure I've done. I did like a Christmas escape room thing on the server last year, and everyone seemed to really enjoy it. So I've kind of knocked it up a notch this year with, yeah. Basically, when we've got lots of plugins and stuff like you do on Java, sort of like for player heads and that. But I need people to die to get their player heads. So the RPG quest is mainly based around trying to kill the other members of the server, but while they're having fun, so I can get their heads. That's all this is just about, trying to get their heads so that I can use them for dioramas in my city that I've been making. But yeah, it's been a lot of fun. Entertaining murder. That's exactly what it is, yeah. As an example, this is the start of the first quest, basically. Well, once you've gone to see Quest Cat, who sits under a light in the shopping district, this is the first dude you come to see, and it sort of gives you a bit of a story about where you need to go, and you can buy goods that are actually very useful, but you buy them with the currency that's just for that game, so you're not using your hard-earned diamonds, all that jazz. But yeah, enough of that. Let's head back to our base. I'll show you what we've been building. I love your accent. Your accent is like Stampy Cat, and he is my childhood. I've never watched Stampy Cat, if I'm honest. I've heard of Stampy Cat, obviously. I don't live under a rock. But yeah, so this is my base, the back of my base. We've been building a sort of Neo-Tokyo style city. I've literally never watched Stampy. Does that much to do? Amazing. This is not mine. This is Silent Whisperers. That's just an amazing castle. But this is the city that we've been working on. We may actually get over here a bit later once I've buried this thing to do some more building over here. But yeah, basically just been building a massive city this season, which has been a lot of fun. But there's not so many frames here anymore. They've all been used by the inhabitants. But yeah, this is where I live. What is a Stampy Cat? Stampy Cat is a YouTuber. And a lot of the buildings have got like proper interiors as well. So like this one's a theatre, for example. It's got like a stage upstairs. And then we've got like bookshops. Yeah, that one's a bookshop. This is my villager trading hall. But it's just got like a bakery downstairs. So a lot of it has got interiors, at least on this side of the city. The other side of the city, not so much. Not so much. This is the vegan restaurant. Basically just has kelp, because I've got a kelp farm upstairs. But yeah, pretty much the buildings have got farms on the upstairs and then shops on the ground floor. So we've got like a jewellery shop, but it's a gold farm. And so on. That's my main storage building. And so on. But yeah, it's been a lot of fun building this. A lot of fun. All of these ones are pretty much empty. These are like the ones that I've put up recently. And then, yeah, bees. Lots of bees. With a waffle and juice bar, and yeah. He's an old Minecraft YouTuber. I watched him since I was 5 years old. Yeah, I've literally never watched. Never watched. As I say, know of, just not watched. But yeah, anyway, that's my base. That's where I live. But everyone's living really close this season, which is awesome, because like Tiz Tom's living just on the other side, Liara's over there, Silence here, Zloy's just over there, Groover's over here building a cathedral, Slack's building a dragon, Jessie B's over here as well, she's built a mountain. But yeah, there's some amazing stuff on here though, on the server. And Groover's like, I'm not a builder. He's building a cathedral! Claims not to be a builder. Look at that. Amazing stuff. Elric, how you doing, buddy? Thank you for the host. I've always wanted to try modern builds, but too scared to give it a shot. Don't want to fudge it. So I was. This is Jessie B's mountain that she's built. Couldn't wait another couple of months. But yeah, I mean, I was the same actually. Like I mean, I've been playing Minecraft for like just over 2 years now, and until 4 months ago, I'd pretty much exclusively built medieval style stuff, because that's what you do when you first start Minecraft. And yeah, I just wanted to try something different. So this season I thought, whatever. I played around in creative for a little bit, and then I just went for it. And I've been designing the buildings in creative beforehand, which has helped. I never used to do that, but it kind of gave me the confidence I needed to actually build it in survival and not feel like I was wasting my time or going to mess it up, if that makes sense. But honestly, Anthony, just go for it, mate. It's a lot of fun. Can highly recommend. But yeah, I'm usually much more of a terraformer than anything else. Like my base last season was essentially a medieval town nestled in a giant mountain. So yeah, gone completely different this season. Did you name the alley? Not while I was there. No, it's fine. Such a great way to hide farms. Well, that's what I was thinking. You know, hide the farms in the top. Put shops downstairs, which is actually where like all the farm drops, they get filtered down into the barrels in a lot of cases anyway. They get filtered down into the barrels on the shop floor. It gives me a base and allowed me to basically just try and do a city. And the good thing is, right, once you've figured out the style of the city, so, you know, what palettes you're going to use, which for me was basically try and use different colour palettes for every single building. You just kind of, it comes together really quickly after a while. Easier than the medieval stuff in some aspects, because it's less random, if that makes sense. It's a little, because it's a little bit more formal. It's kind of easier to keep track of, and like you can get, once you've designed a building, you can get it built in like an hour on the server, sort of thing. So even if you spend an hour or two designing it in creative, an hour building on the server, it's still much quicker than trying to work out what it's going to look like directly on the server. That's how it's got so big in, well, a relatively short amount of time, really. That's one heck of a mountain. It is an amazing mountain, isn't it? I'm pretty sure Jessie said she was not going to build any mountains this season. Because last season was basically the season of mountains, right? I think everyone had mountains by the end of it, pretty much. And Jessie was like, nope, not doing a mountain this season. And then I was on one day, a few other people were on, and she was like, do I do a mountain? It's like, yes. Do a mountain. You know you want to. That's good. We're on Bedrock version at the moment, Justivan. We do play Java as well, though. It just depends what server we're playing on any given day, really. But yeah, we mix it up. We're not biased here. They've both got pros and cons. I'll tell you what I do want to do again sometime, though. Is pick up a bit of modding again at some point. I was considering doing some ocean block, maybe. We could do some ocean block, like, over Christmas while we're waiting for 118 to come out, maybe. Something a bit different. But yeah, FTB have just released ocean block, and it does look quite good. The last one I did, I think, was... what? Sky Bees was the last one, wasn't it? And that was a lot of fun. I've dabbled in creative stuff, but mostly just wing it. Yeah, so pretty much... well, until I joined Truly Bedrock, I was always winging it. Truly Bedrock, in Season 1, I did a few things in creative. Not so much the medieval stuff, but I built a couple of modern buildings in the shopping district, and I worked those out in creative. And yeah, and then this season on here, I've worked out probably the shapes of most stuff in creative, like for the actual city, like where the buildings are going to go, where the roads are going to sit, because you're basically city planning at that point. But the colour palette has definitely changed as I've been building. And all the details and all that sort of stuff. But getting the basic shapes and working them out in creative has been a massive, massive time saver. The amount of times in creative I basically spent 10 minutes putting up a frame of a building and then being like, nah, just like replace blocks with air and then change the shape of it and be like, right, that's the one, that's what fits. It's like that would have been 2-3 hours work in survival and it was 20 minutes in creative. Enables me to get stuff done, basically, otherwise nothing would ever get done. I'm just a bit gutted I was so reluctant to use it sooner, to be honest. Because that would have saved me probably a lot of time on Season 2 of Truly Bedrock as well. Okay, then this bit here we'll connect it down, and we're just going to do like a massive cliff face around here, I think. Make our lives nice and easy. Geggy! Might be getting close for an elytra check. Ah, we've got half. We're doing okay. It could be worse, but thank you. I literally never do that. And I often fall out of the sky, so yeah. I would say you live and learn, but I don't learn. I just die. Yeah, I barely live half the time as well. Got some pretty chill music on this playlist. I don't mind it. It's a bit different, but I don't mind it. No worries, Justivan. Thanks for hanging out. Dave, thank you for the 8 command. Saving me from starving. Muchos appreciated. That was an axe, not a shovel, but whatever. Close enough. I reckon. Why do I recognise this tune? Snoozy Sue. I feel like it's using riffs from other songs, maybe, or very similar to something else. Is it just me? Does this remind anyone else of anything? Am I just tripping? The music is more chill than usual. I think it's got a bit of a mix because it does have some of the normal electro swing stuff on this playlist as well. Maybe it's just on a chill bit of the playlist. I don't know. I'm not minding it though. Actually, it's quite nice for a Friday. Suitably chill, in my opinion. But yeah, definitely a little bit different to what we normally have. But then when do we ever have normal music, huh? It's not what we do here. There's always something weird going on. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Okay, I think it's just gonna be that bit. Oh, there you go, look. The very next track is in fact one of our standard rotation ones. A big fan of the music, it's fantastic. It's, yeah, I mean, it's basically swing and a little bit of traditional jazz, by the looks of it, for the most part. But this playlist is actually a new one we're trying out today. I haven't felt the need to delete anything from it yet, apart from that one track near the start. Sweet! Look at this. Get rid of some of those sharp edges. This is pretty much the first bit of terraforming we've done all season, chat. Well, that you'd never know, apart from that massive hole at the back there, that there is a thing under there. Oh, wait a minute. There's some visible. There's some sticking out from this side. Ba-bam. Let's hide. Hide, hide, hide. So I think we're going to need to work out the cliff next. That's going to be our next port of call, I think. Which means we're going to need to grab loads of stone, and that could be a problem. Believe it or not, I've used quite a lot of stone lately. We might have to go borrow Jesse's stone generator for 5 minutes. But that's okay. That'll give us a nice chance to hang out and chat while I'm standing there AFK. But 5 minutes will give us about a chest of stone, so that'll probably be all right. We'll leave a payment as well, of some kind. Okay, so we'll put a cliff in there, but I think I also want to just see. I like that there's zombies and stuff trapped around here. This is good. I'm going to quickly just bring up the ground level on this though, just so the cliff doesn't look absolutely ridiculous. Got some smooth jazz all of a sudden. Do you need a back break? Nuggets for all, hint hint. I probably should actually, yes. I'll just get this bit of the floor in. Thank you for looking out for me, DC. So for those of you that are new here, during the breaks, we have a little thing I do, because basically I get a bad back, so I get up and stretch pretty much every hour on the hour, give or take, and grab myself a cup of tea most of the time as well, because I'm a tea fiend. But during the breaks, you can enjoy Beard Vegas. We have heists and gambles. You get nuggets. Basically, I'll do a handout at the excuse me, at the start of the break as well, just so everyone's got something to play with. And whoever's got the most at the end of the month gets a statue in our Hall of Patrons, which is underneath our city. Well, underneath the lake next to the city, I should say. A Hall of Heroes, I should say, as well. Right. I don't know why I put these bits in here, actually, because they are going to get covered up with stone. So let's just get rid of those. Cool. We'll come back with some stone. We'll just put in a cliff face of sorts that covers up all of this. And what do we need to do around this side? So cliff, 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 cliff. Cliff, 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 cliff. And then we'll probably bring the cliff down around here somewhere. So let's... something like that, maybe? So that'll be where the cliff goes up. Okay. I think that's going to work, chat. Let's get somewhere a little bit safer. Have a quick nap. Good stuff. How you doing, Sith? How do I change the stuff to join on Xbox? Do you know? I'm not sure what you mean, Thomas. What are you trying to join? You could do a grass cliff too. Well, I've the other reason for doing it is because I'm running out of grass. So, yeah, I'm gonna do a stone cliff for the most part. We will use bits of dirt and grass in it, but yeah, the majority of it's gonna be stone. But as I say, it doesn't need to look particularly nice. It is literally just to hide what's underneath, and we're gonna be covering this thing in trees, and no one's ever really gonna know this is even here. That's the whole point. So we don't need to worry about like all the little details and stuff. We've just got to hide it, basically. I've been struggling in Beard Vegas lately. Came in a little late since I've had some family stuff going on. Not sure if I'll be able to recover this month. Well, I'll tell you what. I'm going to give everyone who's in chat at the moment a bonus 2,000. just so you can all have a wonderful time while I go make myself a cup of tea. Continue with Le Twitch. The music is definitely a bit different, isn't it? A lot of these tunes sounds familiar, but not quite what they're supposed to be, if you know what I mean. They sound like rip-offs of other songs, and they've just changed a few little bits here and there. Oh dear. Add points to all viewers. You can all have 2,000 nuggets. Yes! There we go. So you've all got stuff to gamble with now. Right, so I'll be back in just a moment. Every time I hear Cliff, I think of Cheers. That is something I've not watched in a long time. In a long time. That beard, though, just paint it green and you are not far from the Grinch. Hey! Get out of it! You sneaky little devil. Right. I'll be back in just a moment. So get up, stretch, grab yourself a cuppa, enjoy Beard Vegas, do the things you need to do, and I'll see you in just a moment. Don't go anywhere! And apologies if the music gets weird. I literally have no idea what's up next. Enjoy! How did it go? How was your gambling? We've got some happy music for the return. Hey! Love it. I'm seeing lots of oops. Yeah, lots of oops. Diver Cat losing. Excellent, that's what we want to see. Diver Cat's always winning this thing. Go on then, show me the top 20. Show me what we got. You lost a lot. Wow, excellent. Glad to hear it, Diver Cat. Pirate Danny, no! Don't go losing. Diver Cat's still in second, though. Jeez. Honeyburger, you appear to have 4 times the player in second. Or 3 times. I'm not very good at quick math. Rude. I'm sorry, Diver Cat, but you've literally won every single month since we started doing it. Right, what bit do we need to do? We need to start over there, don't we? Probably get rid of that as well. I feel like these trees are going to get in the way, so I'm going to quickly remove these. Just before we start, we'll do a bit of ground clearance. I'm going to do this from the top. I hate these big oak trees. They're so annoying. Most annoying things to cut down. Although, to be honest, I could probably do some of the saplings. I don't have anything fortune on me, though. I'll just have to hope it drops a few. But yeah, I could do with a few oak saplings, because we're probably going to want to plant some oaks around here as well as jungle, aren't we? Maybe I've got some in my little oak tree farm that I've never actually used since I built it. Maybe I left them in there. Who knows? Are there any more, or are they decomposing? Oh, they're decomposing. Excellent. Right, that should hopefully give us enough space to get the rest of this ground in. It's true, but I don't want to win anymore, so I can keep the gold armor. I'm not sure you're still on gold. You might be on enchanted gold, if you weren't already. If you were already on enchanted, then I need to put you on diamond. And then you won't have your shiny gold armor anymore. Enchanted gold, yeah. So I've updated the signs, I just haven't updated the armor from last month. So you're actually on diamond now, Diver Cat. You've already lost the gold. No! I mean, I can leave you in gold if you want, but, you know, you're technically better than that. Dang it. The decomposing composers. I know it's a bit on the noob side, but I love Tree Capitator on my Bedrock world. I don't know what that is. Noodle! How you doing, Noodle? Blue Dog's up in 4th. Sith is currently in 3rd. Nice. Sorry, I'm just catching up on chat. I realise I've been ignoring lots of chat. I've been a terrible, terrible person. The gold is a lie. Currently, yeah. As I say, I've updated the signs. I've just not upgraded the armour because I didn't have that on me at the time. Oh! Guess we're down here now. Whoa! Easy, fellas. Look, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Look, I won't go into your domain again. Just die, will you? Just die, will you? The other good thing about being in the jungle is I've put numerous parrots throughout the whole thing as well, because, well, they kept spawning near me, so I was like, yoink. Stealing the parrots. The music's got weird again. I'm sticking with it. We'll see where it goes. You hold shift and cut the tree down in 1 block. It damages the axe the same as the whole tree. Oh, okay, that's same as Vein Miner on Java. Look, see all my jungle growing bits and bobs in there. I've only got a stack of jungle saplings though, so I might have to come back here with a fortune hoe and get some more. Oak and jungle. Oh, guess we're going up then. Saplings! Saplings! Take them all! All the oak saplings, yes please. One needs them! And any jungle ones, we'll take those as well. And I need to eat, and I need to sleep. Still kicking off. Is that a pillager? Did I just see a pillager over there? Oh, there's a whole patrol. Hello. More saplings. Right, we should probably close up this gap. It looks a bit silly, doesn't it? We'll leave the trees in the ground, though. That's fine. I can hear a zombie burning to death. What about you? Thank you for bringing yourself to me so I can kill you, I guess. Each to their own. So we are probably going to have to switch to dirt at some point because we are running low on grass. And yeah, we're going to need to raid Jesse's stone generator. By raid it, I mean we'll stand there and generate some stone, but that should give us enough to at least get the cliff done, right? That's the hope. Okay, let's go out a little bit. So let's say to maybe like there. Just so it's a bit of a gentler slope here. I think that's going to work a treat. You troll. Now they will hiss as the TBers go through the quest. Yes. So that, combined with all the mob noises coming from outside the dungeon walls as well, should be pretty good for them. Haha. Oh. Down here is probably really dangerous. Look at all them! Having a whale of a time. But they're just my built-in sound effects. It's fine. They are 100% required. You are not. Go away. I did nothing. I was 99% sure that was about to happen, Diver Cat. Did I just look at the leggy bendy man? I hope I didn't. So has anyone else given any thought to what games we want to be playing on Halloween? We never, ever, ever do variety streams. This is your one chance. See me play something different. It's got to be a horror game. We might do a bit of Pummel Party if the mods are up for it. I know most of them have got it. Because they've got like a Halloween style map that could be quite fun. We're going to do a bit of Enderman on CubeCraft, which is basically Slenderman, but in Minecraft. I know Phasmophobia was suggested, but I watched a trailer of it, and it just seemed to be a bloke walking around doing nothing. Like, I didn't understand it. Didn't understand what was going on. He was like, oh yeah, there's a spirit here, ooh, and that was it. There was just nothing happened. Nothing happened. It was so boring. And that was their official announcement trailer. I was like, what is this? Looks rubbish. Amnesia. Ooh. Okay, so story about Amnesia. I do have that. I do have Amnesia. The game, not the condition. Yeah, I played it. And I got to this bit where it was quite near the start, right near the start. There was a flooded tunnel. And every time I put my foot in the water, it was like, splash, 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 and something came charging towards me. So I jumped back up on a barrel. But in Amnesia, if you stand still, the walls close in around you and start bleeding, and it all gets horrific. So my choices were stand on the barrel and be terrified, or go in the water and be terrified. So I quit the game, and I've not loaded it up since. Pummel Party on stream, that might be problematic. You'll just have to all be on push to talk. I know what your language is like. I mean, we could do it as a later stream and mark it as a you know, after dark stream. Potential bad language. Sorry. But I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure we can play Pummel Party without swearing at each other. That might be possible. Maybe. Subnautica? That doesn't sound like a horror game. Isn't that about, like, submarines and being underwater? Feel free to correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm fairly sure that that's not a horror game. Oh! I fell. Because yeah, the point would be to play horror games on Halloween. Or games with horror modes, I guess. You know what I mean, that kind of thing. Classic Slenderman. Oh, classic Slenderman. Jeez. I mean, To be honest, the Minecraft one was scarier. But classic Slenderman was good. And then they released one on Steam, and that was awful. But the one that you literally just downloaded as a file and ran on your computer, that was the good one. The very, very first one. I literally played that on my laptop sitting in a forest while camping once. Don't recommend. Don't recommend it. Zloy knows about horror games. Yeah, he will do, won't he? He's been playing some recently as well, I think. Not a bad plan. I could ask Zloy. Stubbs the Zombie is free on Epic right now. What is Stubbs the Zombie? What kind of game is it? I don't know that one. We could do a bit of Plants vs Zombies chat. Classic. I'm all up for multiplayer games as well. Ooh. Ooh. How about Left 4 Dead? How would people feel about playing some Left 4 Dead? It's 4-player as well, right? So we can get a few people involved. I haven't played that in a long time. Left 4 Dead 2, obviously. I think they ported all the Left 4 Dead 1 maps to Left 4 Dead 2 anyway, right? But that's a good scary game. It's not like a scare game. It's just a zombie game, I suppose. After Party, don't know that. Graveyard Keeper, don't know that. Stardew Valley, Animal Crossing, they're scary depending on your level of imagination. Fair enough, yeah. Ah, my business is failing! Brilliant. I can hear something making noises. Alien Isolation. I don't think I've got that. I do have a lot of games, but I don't think I've got that one. Subnautica is scary, it's just not Halloween. It taps into the underwater dark fear of open water, enclosed spaces, and drowning. Nah, I feel like it's... I've watched Subnautica. Nothing about that seems scary to me, personally. You are a zombie. I'm rubbish at Left 4 Dead. Among Us, she says, hoping to avoid scary games. Nah. I mean, probably not Among Us. I don't feel like that's a Halloween game. I mean, who knows how it goes, though, you know? Graveyard Keeper is like an evil Stardew. That was free on Epic. See, I don't have Epic installed because I only play Minecraft. So, yeah. Didn't they, like, stop putting good free games on there for free, though, recently? I'm sure I heard someone complaining. Who was it? Well, not complaining, just stating that the games of the AAA titles that they used to give away for free are less common now. It might have been Boz, actually. Might have been when I was hanging out in Boz's stream. We've almost hidden this thing, apart from the cliff. But that's going to be easy enough. Oh. Oh, that is it. Okay, we need to go this way. Burn! Burn! Die! Die! He's dead. Right, let's just connect up to there somewhere, maybe. So this playlist does seem to have quite a few of the tracks that are on our normal playlist, doesn't it? I'm pretty sure this one's on our normal playlist, right? Or is this just one that I use on my videos a lot? Slenderman on CubeCraft. You screamed a lot in that one. I did, yes. We are definitely 100% playing that. Me and Divercat just checked it out, basically, and I ended up just holding down my push-to-talk button so Divercat could literally hear the genuine reactions as I absolutely pooped myself. To the point where I think at one point it cut off because I panicked that much I threw myself back, so I took my hand off push-to-talk, so Divercat probably just heard, ah! And then just nothing. Just silence. But yeah, that game's terrifying. Slenderman made me jump. A lot. RL Craft, that's scary. It is on the normal playlist. Yeah, I thought so. And it was hilarious. I mean, it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun, but oh my. It was absolutely terrifying. I'm not very good with scary games. That's the thing, chat. I don't play them. Hence why on Amnesia I got about 10 minutes in and then just quit and never opened it up again. But maybe that would be a good one to do on stream. We can work through the fear together, right? Because Amnesia's one where you don't even have weapons. You've got your wits and you've got cupboards to hide in. I think that's about it. Your screams were the best part, really. Excellent. Good to know. Good to know. The thing is, though, when you were playing it, you didn't have the blindness effect for some reason. It must be something to do with your add-ons. You didn't have the blindness effect, so it was definitely a lot scarier for me. Because with blindness, you can only see like 3 blocks in front of you, whereas you could see whole rooms. But yeah, it's a scary game. Game mode, I should say. Okay, we're almost there. Yay! Rude! Well, it is a bit dark, I suppose. That's right. He'll burn to death. No worries. He's not got a very good shot either, apparently. You finally got one on target. Look at all these misses. Look, now you just shot your buddy and then you died. The worst skelly ever. Right. I think we're done on this side. We didn't have to use any dirt. Excellent. Okay, so we just need to put in the cliff. Over here. Yeah, we're gonna need quite a lot of stone. Maybe a couple of chests. Pretty much going to put in a straight wall and then I'll just mix in a bit at the bottom and that'll be it. I'm not going to go too fancy with it. I think all the backside here should be pretty much covered. There's a little bit of a hole there, but I kind of want to leave that bit. Yeah, and I think for the rest of this, we're all good. Sweet, that did not take too long, chat. What, an hour and a half? Yeah, that could have been much worse. Right, I'm going to quickly pick up this stuff, and I'm going to plant loads of saplings. And probably grab some bone meal. Let's get rid of all this. Not my food, probably want that. Don't need that. Nope, don't need that. We do need that. Cool. And I'm going to pick all this stuff up as well, actually, because otherwise it's going to get buried in the jungle, and we don't want that. That is my Silk Touch one. Excellent. Let's just start spamming some trees down. We're going to need a lot more saplings, though, so we're going to have to go get our fortune hoe. Otherwise, we're probably going to struggle quite a bit. Oh, that is not how to plant tree. Oh. You. Then we'll sprinkle a few oaks into that as well. And then we'll run around, we'll bone meal all these. Bone meal a bit of the ground and we'll see how it looks. And then figure out how many more trees we're going to need to cut down to get what we need. Right. Tree. That one doesn't want to grow. Tree. tree, tree, and so on. Let's get these grown. Munchy, 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 munchy. Sounds similar to Alien Isolation. So I don't know that one. I will look into that. And if suitable and not expensive, I might look into getting it. Okay, we'll just move you over a little bit. Probably gonna need more bone meal. That one might be too close again. And that one. Just keep growing the trays. And then we'll plant some bamboo as well. We could even just cover like an entire part of the hillside in bamboo and pretend it was always a bamboo forest. No one will ever know that we're lying, right? Need more bones. This one? Yeah. Might be too close. Yeah. Come on, you. There we go. Right. Yeah, the jungle doesn't have flowers, does it? So why are they generating? I know the jungle has lots of ground leaves as well, but that's easy enough to solve a bit later on. What's going on with the music now? Have we entered a Western saloon? It's not like there's video evidence. Not really, but I think you can't avoid them. Yeah, it would appear to be the case. They're arriving regardless. But it's alright, we should be able to stop them if we keep an eye out. We shall just remove them. Just running through the forest picking flowers, it's fine. Though last time I saw someone doing this, I shot them, so I should probably make sure I'm not being stalked. We don't want that now. I love your music you play, so fun. Hey Daphnis, how you doing? Yeah, we're actually trying a slightly different playlist today. It has a lot of the same stuff we normally have, but it's also got some weird new stuff, like this random Western saloon. Whatever's happening there. Anything can happen. But yeah, I do like quirky music, if I'm honest. Yeah, I mean, I know a lot of people play like stream beats and like Music Man stuff, and don't get me wrong, it is awesome. It's very cool stuff, but I hear it on so many streams. I prefer to find stuff that's a little bit more unique, you know? Mix it up a little bit. Something that's a little bit more on brand with my derpiness. But Music Man's albums, Infinity 1 and 2, I've actually found to be very good for when I'm working. If I'm not feeling having Twitch on in the background, sticking that on works well. Can recommend. Right. So that's that bit of that jungle done. Let's get a few more bits. I mean, we're going to need to get some leaves in here as well, aren't we, really? Let's be honest. No! Yeah, we're going to need to get some leaves. Maybe some melons. I'm sure I've seen melons elsewhere. We could probably get some of them in. Okay, cool. And hopefully that should create quite a nice canopy. Yeah. You're never going to know that there's a massive thing under there by the time that's got loads of trees on it. We are going to need to go get a whole bunch of jungle saplings, though. From somewhere. And some stone. This feels like a 1910 boardwalk theme. Yeah. It was a big band tune of some kind. Although, I can't see my playlist right now. What's going on? Oh, it's literally, this one's by a band called Golden Age Radio. As was the last one. And as is the next one. And the one after, apparently. So we can expect a bit more of this for a couple of tracks by the looks of it. Music Man has some cool music, yes. Where are you getting the jungle saplings from? Well, the ones I had were from chopping down jungle trees previously, like way over there. So I'll probably just go do the same. Just fly to another bit of the jungle over there and harvest a couple of trees. But we do need to go get some. So back to the city to get our hose. Does someone have a tree farm? Slack has a tree farm. Trash one jungle to build another. Basically, Diver Cat, yeah. But with the Fortune 3 hoe, though, I get so many saplings out of just a couple of trees. Like, all those saplings I just planted literally came from 2 big jungle trees. He may well do, but he's not online at the moment. It's fine. It only takes us a moment to get some. With a Fortune hoe, it's no bother. But I don't know how much he's been farming jungle wood and stuff, to be honest. I don't know what his farm can farm, if that makes sense. Yeah. But it'll be alright. I'll just grab my hoe. It'll only take a moment. We probably need, what? About 4 stacks? 5 stacks of saplings? So we'll knock down a few trees, and then we'll replant them, and then we'll move on. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Thank you, Keggy. I'll go do that now. Job done. Thank you, Keggy. Fly. That was my last rocket as well. Good timing. Excellent stuff. Right, let's grab some rockets. So yeah, jungle saplings. I'm pretty sure I have absolutely 0. Yeah. So many birds. Oh no, I've got 9 saplings. We'll leave those here though for other farming purposes. I've 0 oak saplings in there, so I'm going to check downstairs, see if we've got any there. And then I need to grab the hose, which I think are in that shulker monster somewhere. Tree farm. Are there any saplings in it? He can stay there. Oh, look at that, 52. Perfect. Yeah, we're just gonna leave him there. Pretend he is not there. Does anyone sell saplings? I think Rogue Fox might do, actually. I don't know if it's in stock, though. Should we quickly go check? He's got, like, a flower shop, and it sells a few random things, and he accepts granite as payment, I seem to remember, so... You know. We've got a lot of granite. I don't know if he's got any saplings in there, though. I don't know if that's something he sells. But there is like a garden shop. This one here, look, the greenhouse. I didn't even think of that. Saplings. Doesn't look like it, does it? Cactus. Bone blocks. All the bone blocks. Oh, saplings. There's no boxes. Ah! Ah! Yeah, there's no boxes. There's no creepers here. Nice try. M Black, thank you for that. They are decorative. Yeah, they are, sadly. He doesn't sell them. One does not sell them. Rogue does not sell them, even. But how you doing, M Black? Thank you for that. Not bad, not bad. Yeah, sometimes they propagate me, and sometimes it's just absolutely nothing. That was kind of in the middle. In the middle there. So yeah, there was a single jungle sapling there, but they don't actually sell them, so... Not the problem. So... Ho... In here? In here? In here? There we go. Not that one. That one. That... Does that not have... It doesn't have mending on it. Why does that not have mending on it? Even the explosion didn't get me. I don't know why that... I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I have no idea why that just had zero effect on me. No, that's impaling. Mending fortune, efficiency. I should probably put unbreaking on it as well. Let's quickly make this a better hoe. Hoe of fortune. Oh! I do that all the time. Just so I know which... That one rarely fails, to be fair. That one rarely fails. Thank you, M Black. And Diver Cat, thank you for the explosion as well, which apparently just got nothing. It was the fern in plant pot. Yes, yeah, there was one in a plant pot, but I need more than one. And that one's not for sale, it's just a decorative one. There wasn't actually any for sale in there. There was just a single sapling. Right, let's quickly fix this, now that I can. Beautiful. Boo! But yeah, the firework, that one always gets me. We get him. Yeah, you did. Thank you for that. Oh, dear. But yeah, I usually get at least one firework straight. I mean, Gun Hippie usually shows up and he doesn't even say anything. He just fireworks me. Loud noises, that one. No, Thomas. Just leave it be. There was not a barrel there with any jungle saplings in. He doesn't sell saplings. Thank you for the applause. Are they cool? Are they cool? But yeah, as I say, I mean, we've got Fortune. It is Fortune 3, not Fortune 2. Excellent. Yeah, we've got plenty of jungle trees we can just harvest some saplings from. With Fortune, you get loads. Without Fortune, you don't get that many. But on Bedrock, you do still get a better sapling drop rate than you do on Java for jungle trees. No idea why. But I approve. Like I said, pros and cons. Right, so my bit is... oh, okay. My bit's over here, because that's the temple. That's the bit we're going to be hiding. Excellent. Let's go over here and destroy some. So yeah, we could just do a big bamboo forest bit as well, look, like this. Chuck a bit of coarse dirt down. Is that coarse dirt? No, it's podzol. Chuck a bit of podzol down. Job done. Right, these two trees are right next to each other. Let's get some saplings. We don't need to grab any more oak saplings, but we'll probably end up with a few more, because the trees usually intermingle a bit lower down. Nine saplings just from the top layer. Beautiful. Let's not fall off the tree just yet, shall we? Right, in a minute we're going to have to pick a tree to go down and then come up and do the other one after. I feel like I can probably get rid of these bits. And get rid of these bits. That one's a bit far away. Close enough! And then we'll just destroy this bit behind us, and then we'll fly back to the top to take down the wood, because we don't want to leave any stumps sticking up either. That's just bad form. Hey Wraith, how you doing? School run completed, coffee acquired, and beardy on the PC. I'm sorted. Afternoon all. How you doing, Wraith? I'm glad you have everything done. You've done your adulting. Time to chill. We're hiding the labyrinth. That is exactly what we're doing. No netherite hoe. No, I to be honest, I've barely been in the nether this season. I don't... Yeah, no, my armor is netherite. So, yeah. I didn't even have netherite armor until recently. Like, I'm just not that bothered. To be perfectly honest. If it works and does the job, I'm happy. I did eventually get to getting netherite stuff. But I've only spent like a couple of hours in the nether this season. Because we've got so much of the nether in the overworld, because of this weird distorted world we've got, I've just managed to get everything I needed from the overworld, so, yeah. I should probably go harvest those leaves before they decompose! Right, should we run around and pick up any saplings that may be about? Some on this tree as well. Of course there is. Doesn't seem to be many down here though. Some. How many have we got? Look, half a stack already. We've only done 1 and a bit trees. Over half a stack. We're still picking them up. Excellent. Oh, jeez. Apparently that thing doesn't go all the way to the top. Fine. Take that tree. We'll just fly up. The vines have got it in for us. There it is. Because there's going to be a buttload of saplings on top of these trees here as well. They're probably getting close to their despawn time. Not as many as I thought. Only a couple. And lots of sticks. But we've got 42 saplings. Didn't you lose everything recently? I did, yes, to a baby zombie. And I was wearing diamond armor. And then when I went back to my slime farm, you'll never guess what I found. It was a baby zombie. What happened was the second time I went back, so some stuff despawned, like a few of my tools and things. So I've had to replace my tools, but there was a baby zombie, and he had an elytra, and then like boots, leggings, and a helmet on, and he had a netherite sword. When I went back after I died, I realised, I was like, oh, he's got my stuff. And I thought I killed him. Like, well, actually, no, he killed me, and I thought I killed him, because when I went back, my elytra was sitting on the floor, and I was like, oh, well, where's the rest of the stuff? And it didn't occur to me that what he had done is because when I went back to go get my stuff, I put on a diamond chest plate. And then when he killed me the second time, he took my diamond chest plate and swapped it out. And then he ran down into the slime farm. And yeah, I found him running around down in the slime farm, so I murderized him. And I got my armor back, and I got my sword back. But everything else did, in fact, despawn. Yeah. So yeah, I managed to get some stuff back. But, yeah, but seeing that elytra there, I was like, oh, the zombie must have burnt to death. But why has it only dropped my elytra? But yeah, it then later occurred to me, when I saw him in the thing, I was like, oh yeah, he would have just swapped it for the chest plate. So, yeah. I only had to replace my axe, my shovel. I already had backup pickaxes. Yeah, it was just my axe and my shovel, and I did replace the sword as well before I realised that the baby zombie had it. So I've got a spare sword now. Hello, zombie. How you doing, buddy? How's your evening? Less good now, probably. So we're going to need to go grab a bunch of melons from our melon farm. Spread some of those about. How many we got? 46. That is not bad going. So yeah, 2 trees gave us 46 there. We should probably sleep. Let's sleep on top of here. Nice and safe in my little cubby hole.
Will you sit up straight?
Do you have a cocoa bean farm? I do, yes. Do we have a Ravager as a Minotaur? No, but it is built on top of a zombie spawner wraith. So lots of zombies spawn in. Hey, Alien Doctor, how you doing? That's one tricksty baby zombie. Yeah. There's something cathartic about chopping down trees. Yeah, I mean, there's a reason Pixel Rift does Chopping Tuesdays. It's not just because he likes to use a lot of wood. It is quite relaxing. It's more relaxing when you can turn off the particle effects, but yeah, can't do that in Bedrock. Guess I'm chopping this tree down. But yeah, there's no Ravager yet, but we were chatting earlier. Mrs. B came up with an idea to do like an Indiana Jones running away from a boulder type thing, but instead of a boulder, you put a Ravager in a minecart. So you drop down into an area and then some doors open behind you and then a Ravager just comes steaming out on a minecart and you've got to run down the corridor to get away from it. Which I think is going to be hilarious and I'm going to see if we can pull it off. I don't know if it'll be on this chapter though. I mean, it would fit best in that underground temple, but I don't know if we'll fit it in that last bit of corridor we've got. It might be a bit small. That skeleton riding a spider was 1% chance. We've had quite a few of those. We murderized one earlier. More saplings! Give me all your saplings! Oh. Got another tree here, have we? Might as well take that one down as well then. They're this close together. Throw them away. Throw that away. Excellent. Okay, there's another layer there. I love that. Mrs. B for the win. I think it's a brilliant idea. Lucky seed, I guess. I mean, whether a skeleton spawns with a spider or not has nothing to do with the seed. Unrelated. Unrelated. And to be honest, I know nothing about this seed apart from the fact that it's messed up. Is it over there? No. We might be too far away from it at the moment. I mean, look at that beach. But yeah, there is like a warped forest near here. Not too far. Oh, right, okay. Oh, that wasn't the best bit to stand on. Oop. Okay. Panda! Sorry, couldn't help it. Yeah, oh, he's a playful panda! How marvellous. How marvellous indeed. I fell down! Hey, buddy. Who's a good boy? Let's not murder the panda. I'll stay away from it. I don't want to accidentally, you know, cause an accident. I know it's something I would never do. I'd never dare. Couldn't do it, you know. Okay, I think we've picked up all the ones that are down here at the moment. Oh, missed. Let's quickly chop this entire tree down. Mr. B, tell Wraith about the panda in the boat. What? There isn't a panda in a boat. Don't know what you're talking about. I mean, I had a boat at one point. There wasn't a panda in it, though. Don't know what that's about. Someone saved that sweet panda from the beard. Hey! On this seed, can you build end farms on the overworld? You can indeed, yes. So Endermen do spawn on the Ender Islands at night when it's dark enough. And if you put a roof on the nether biomes, then you'll get nether spawns as well. So you can technically do nether farms. The only problem you'll still have, though, is like piglin bartering and stuff. They still get zombified if they come to the overworld. So there are limits. And as I'm sure you know, the biomes only go like a few blocks down. Like the actual terrain changes. So we don't get things like ancient debris and all that stuff either. It's literally just the nether biomes as they are, if you know what I mean, like straight up. Nothing fancy. Ali! How you doing, Ali? So Ali would like to redeem nuggets for all. Let's quickly do that. You are too kind, Ali. 2,000 nuggets for everyone. Let's get rid of that. How you doing, Jill? 3 pandas, what a treat and a danger. Have you? No, I haven't been murderizing pandas, Wraith. Rumor has it. It's all a rumor, obviously. It's not true, but rumor has it that off stream and off camera, I may have found a brown panda and put it in a boat, and we may have just gone back to said boat, and it may have been empty. Actually, no, that did happen. We went back to a boat and there was an empty boat. But Diver Cat seems to think that it once had a panda in it. I don't know why Diver has that impression. Right, how much we got? 1.5 stacks. I mean, that's going to do a good chunk, right? I am pooped. It's a long walk. When back is silly. Yeah. Well, you just sit down and chill out. You'll be fine. He put a brown panda in a boat. No. Is this a publicly shareable map? At the end of the season. It will be publicly downloadable, yes. All previous seasons of Truly Bedrock are downloadable. So if you want to play my Christmas game from last season, you can. It's on the TV website. Actually, the nether farms in Overworld don't work. Foxy. Oh, do they not? Ah, that's interesting, because I've had hoglins spawning up. But then I suppose if they turn into zombified hoglins before you kill them, then you wouldn't get the meat from them, right? Back in the VODs, he was proper dodgy about it. No, I'm not dodgy. Nothing dodgy about me. It's the accent. Just makes me sound dodgy. That's all it is. Shifty eyes probably don't know. Ah, that's my bow. I want my bow. I like that.
Will you sit up straight?
Yes, dear. Ah! Death and curses. Right, let me figure out what way home is. Ah, I buried it, didn't I? Is this where burying my house comes back to haunt me? Probably not that way. Looking at the coordinates, it's most likely this way. There it is! Home, sweet fake jungle. Right, we just got to cover all of the rest of this now. Yay. Being dodgy makes you sound... You being dodgy makes you sound dodgy. No, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not dodgy. Lose the rotten flesh and you can pick up the rest of the wood. There isn't any wood, Ali. There's no wood to pick up. What are you talking about? Oh, Beardy, how could you? Are you saying you abandoned 2 different brown pandas in boats, and through neglect you currently have no brown pandas? Technically it's been 3, but we don't need to go into that. Because, I mean, if it turns out that pandas that aren't name tagged will despawn, then there's another panda about 8,000 blocks out that way that may or may not be sitting in a boat any longer. Just saying. Possibly. Probably not. Probably not. Obviously. It's just hearsay. But potentially. There could be another empty boat about 8,000 blocks out. When will he learn? I need to learn to carry name tags with me. That's what I've learned, but I've only learned that today. Oh yeah, there you go, look. There's one of the nether biomes in the overworld. Cheeky little bit of walked forest, because why not? This is Beardy we're talking about, Wraith. Look, I feel like you're all ganging up on me. You're picking on me. I'm going to get up and stretch me back. because it's overdue. I'm overdue a backstretch. So enjoy Beard Vegas and just pretend that this whole conversation didn't happen. And I'll see you in just a moment. Bye-bye. I will now be mourning for... Oh, no, not all pandas. Some are still safe. Probably. Somewhere, just not near here. Not near me. Quite a nice tune, this one, isn't it? But it's Savage today. Still losing RBDC. I would say I'm sorry to hear it, but, you know, you've already lost your gold armor though, so nothing else to lose. It's dark. It's dark and I'm scared. We need to plant a whole bunch of trees again, don't we? Let's go to bed. Get out of bed. Right here. Sleep, sleep, sleep. I gave away loads and lost a lot. Oh dear. Oh dear. Stellorian! Stellorian! Do you have a teammate for the Beardy Games, Stellorian? Or do we need to find you a teammate? They are the questions. Wasn't DC. You lost everything. Oh, Ali. Oh, Ali. I always forget the space. It's alright. It worked in the end. Eventually. Right. Let me click some buttons over here. Clicking some buttons. Right, so I'm gonna go. Sorry, I'm just sorting out the camera account. Let's go. Let's go from left to right, shall we? So I guess about here. There we go. Okay, right now we're going right. Excellent. Record. I wasn't on a different computer. Everything's fine. Meep will need a partner. Okay. Okay, so we are going to need to find someone then, Stellorian. I would imagine you probably want to have a hand in that. So if there's someone you want to ask, I guess maybe, because they're going to need to be in voice chat is the thing, to be able to talk to their teammate and whatnot. So as long as you're okay with that, it might be worth you finding someone suitable. Well, to be honest, even one of the mods might like to. I don't know. Thank you for the lurk, Alien. Plod, maybe? Plod is not currently signed up, is he? Possibly. I don't know if he can do, like, a Saturday thing like that. The other thing is, I might need to bring it forward. Forward by an hour. Bring it an hour earlier. Because it has occurred to me, on that Saturday, in the evening, I'm going to a masquerade ball. So I need to make sure that my stream and all that stuff's done between 5 and 6. And it's about a 2.5 hour event if everything goes smoothly, but it's an event, so obviously that's not going to happen. So, yeah, we might start at 2 instead of 3. But other than that, everything should be fine. That literally occurred to me while I was making my brew just now. I was like, ooh, kind of forgot about that. And I don't know what time the Masquerade Ball starts. I think it's about 8, but yeah, that should give me plenty of time. I've never been to a Masquerade Ball. It's a bit different. Should be a lot of fun. Keep planting jungle trees, big jungle trees, little jungle trees. Nah, that's probably too close for a big one. I'll stick a big one here. And then what I'll probably do is go get some podzol and a whole bunch of bamboo. And turn a bunch of it into bamboo forest as well. It's never gonna grow. A bit unfair on Meat, maybe. You should have seen Plod last night, Ali. He was awful. It was. Ali's not at home. Boo! Modern! How you doing, Modern? If Plod wants to play, I'm good with it. I will check with Plods. This sounds like the kind of music Holly Golightly would be dancing to in Breakfast at Tiffany's. I mean, I feel like that's a film that I have seen, but I literally couldn't even tell you what it's about. It's one of those cult classics, isn't it? Like, I'm bound to have seen it. But Don't remember it, mate. Don't remember a thing. Boop, 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 boop. Okay. Oh! I didn't even bone meal you. Clever tree. See if we can get some more. Wow, didn't actually think that oak was going to grow there. I thought it might be a little bit too enclosed. No bad flowers. Get out of it. Bad flowers. Sweet. That one might be a bit close. Yeah. Thought as much. Let's have a single one. That was a bit close as well. Bit close. I like it. A nice pop-up forest. And we don't need to worry about custom trees because we're trying to make it look like no one was here. I should probably do that, yeah. Thanks. Thanks for the advice. Noted. Let's go a bit more that way. Just grow! Grow! Why won't you grow? That one doesn't want to grow. Single tree it is. Right, let's quickly eat before chat gets angry. Audrey Hepburn. Would love to join, but will be on my way for vacation with the family next week, Saturday. Ooh. Going somewhere nice, I hope. We were chatting about vacations earlier. I could really do with one. Like, a proper abroad one. I thoroughly enjoyed my recent UK holiday, but it's not quite the same, is it, you know? Oh! There's a creepy boy. Come on then. He'll probably do it again sometimes anyways. Yes, if it's successful, we'll definitely do it again. But as I say, we did a little test run last night and it was very enjoyable. And I think we've got the correct games for it. Didn't think that one was going to grow, but I thought I'd give it a go anyway. Oh, it's too close. Still too close. We'll stick a small one in. We'll stick it there. Just spamming saplings everywhere. We've made it very dark in some places. The forest is very, very dense. Yeah, so we'll do that one. Ah! I don't know if I've got enough bones with me. We might have to go back and get some more. In fact, we're definitely going to have to go back and get more because I need to do all the ground as well yet. And one of them had some in it. This one. Okay, one more stack. That should be enough to get the trees grown at least. Oh, and we've got some yellow dye. Excellent. Just what I always wanted. But yeah, I am looking forward to the bearded games though. It's going to be a lot of fun. I love bone mealing trees! It's quite satisfying, isn't it? Not as satisfying as bone mealing moss. I discovered the joy of that the other day. Sorted out a bit of my cave. I was like, oh, I'm going to try this moss malarkey. And it's just like, instant terraforming! Big fan. Big fan right here. Nothing, apparently. Sorry, Rafe. Apparently just indifferent. I'm sorry. I've been got a couple of times today. But not by that one. Oh. Rafe's got the sus face. Moss is great! Hashtag. It is. I do like moss. When it's not overused, anyway. If you do like massive areas in it, it just looks too much. Look how dark it is in there. That's a scary part of the jungle, that is. Look, it's basically zero light over there. Right, let's try not to blow up. Got to keep our wits about us, chat. What very few we have. Oh! Already failed. He's bringing me a flower. That means I need to kill him, right? Because he's persistent. Not because he's bringing me a flower. That wasn't why I killed him. I mean, it kind of was, but you know what I mean. I wasn't being ungrateful. Ah! Every time! Thank you, Wraith. Just as I saw a creeper as well. That timing. I'll give you that one, Wraith. That one's just... yeah. I think it's the tone of it more than anything else, because it's so, like, high and shrill as well. It just really digs deep, that one. Digs deep. I haven't seen any more creepy boys about, which is good. We don't want them. Ah! Saw one. Saw a bad thing. Come on then. Are there any more of your friends around here? This is like the super dark bit. Have some bone meal. Oh, there's some zombies. Run away! Get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that. Get rid of those, get rid of that. The zombies are still coming for me! I really want that sapling. Give it back. Die, sir! And your friend. Right. I'd say that's looking pretty jungly. I might, as I say, switch out to getting a little bit of podzol in, maybe some of the bamboo. For this last bit. I don't know how much podzol I've got though. I'm gonna have to go check. So what do we need to get? We need to get more bones. We need to get more podzol. I think other than that though, we're alright. Why am I getting so many of the yellow flowers? Stop it! Okay. Satisfied? Yeah. I think you hit the ceiling with that one, pretty much. What we need is to record you playing Slenderman and make that sound alert. What? Just my scream? Oh, dear. Cool. Or I can get a cliff in there, get a bit of bamboo down here. Job done. Gotta go. No worries, Battle. Thanks for hanging out. Here's hoping no one goes into this forest. Creeper damage could be bad. Part 2. To part 2. To be honest, it's like we've got layers, essentially. So none of that is a direct roof to anything, essentially. Twitch and Discord are not my friends today. Never got the notifications. No, Kath. Did you catch my street name, Mr. B? I haven't yet, Noodle. Let's have a look. I don't care which street it is. I just want my name, Noodle Avenue. No worries. I mean, I've got the thing on my other screen that tells me what I need to do in regards to redemptions and stuff. So it would never get lost, even if I don't see it on stream. But yeah, I think, you know, people basically come from this direction when they're cutting through here on the other quest. So if I make this path look a lot more appealing than this path, I'm sure we'll be fine. We'll just spam loads of bamboo over here. We need to go get some podzol first. Let's fly home. Homeward bound! I can't take off. Oh, there we go. There we go. And we're away. It's in the requests, so you're good, Noodle. Yeah, thank you, DC. Thank you. But yeah, I have days like that as well where I don't get notifications. I don't know. Just happens sometimes. Just happens. How's your day though, Noodle? I hope you're well. Having a good Friday and all that. Prepping for the weekend. By the way, if people are looking for something to do at the weekend. On Sunday night, shameless self-promotion time. We're taking part in the Darkest Depths, which is a Monumenta event. And they're the teams. We did originally have Zoomer on our team, but sadly he's ill. So we've got BSM, the Puka, and the Guy. But yeah, that's going to be a lot of fun. It's basically dungeon crawling against the clock and against the other teams. So if you want to catch that Sunday night, if you want to see something a little bit different, where's the how do I get rid of it? There it is. Yeah, I know what's going on. Getting ready for work, can't get much better, eh? I mean, But yeah, Sunday should be a lot of fun though. We had a little mess around on the Monumenta server the other day. Why is everything loading so bad? Who's online? Tiz, DB, Jade, me, and the Doctor. Oh, speaking of which, I can stop the Doctor recording for now. In fact, you can leave, sir. Right. We came back for stuff and things from storage. Ow. Mild pain. Podzol. How much Podzol have we got? A couple of stacks would be lovely. Okay. Yeah, we can work with that. Right, let's quickly offload all this jungle wood we don't need. Not me torch. Podzol. Might as well take it all. How many more bones? Don't need that. Let's get rid of the sticks. We've got some dye. Whole bunch of yellow flowers for no apparent reason. I'm gonna keep the saplings on me. I might use a few more. Podzol and bones. Yeah, I think we got everything. Podzol, bones. I think we're good. I think we are littering. I think we're all right though. I do need stone, but as I say, I don't think I've got much. Chiseled stone is not what we want. No worries. We'll as I say, we'll just borrow Jessie's stone generator. I'm sure she won't mind. You done it good. I did, didn't I? So proud. So proud. So yeah, flying all the way back again. So I need to work out an escape room type thing or some kind of puzzle, just something for the temple entry room that opens up the entrance to this whole thing, right? Don't know what to do for that yet. I guess whatever that is, it will need to tie into the story that doesn't exist yet, right? Yeah, probably. And I will do a test with the minecart Ravager tunnel in a creative world. And if that's something that works, I think that could be a lot of fun. I've only got 2 rockets, so I'm just like, get to land. Just get to some land. Okay, cool. One has arrived at land. Right, so there's that bit, and then there's dense forest, and then bamboo place. Right. Bloop. We should go to bed first. Okay, do I have that? We'll take those. Couple of stacks should keep us going. Right, so we just want to put some patches of podzol in here, really, don't we? And then we're going to make it a bamboo forest, this area. Nothing to see down there. Yeah, you stay down there. So it's literally just in patches like that, really, isn't it? Still quite a big patch over here. Merch, you said shameless promo, right? Jeez. Beardy, how many player heads have you collected so far? Only about 6 different members. I've got loads of Tiz heads and loads of Zoy heads. I've got JCBs, Jesse. I think I've got a Jesse head. Zap, Silent. I've got literally the only Silent head on the server. That is a hot commodity, that is. I think that's it so far. I do have a Bruno head and a Liara head, but they are from when we fought the Wither, so they're not really for the right purpose. You know, they're kind of in the Hall of Memories. Memories. I'm just gonna pretend the Skelly's not there. I'm sure if we like pretend he doesn't exist, he'll go away. Right? That's how this works. Just ignore him and he'll go away. It's best thing to do with bullies. Some here as well. Thank you for the lurk. How you doing, Sunil? Welcome in. How's your day? Marvellous, I hope. Right, where's my bamboo? It's time to start spamming. That one? Maybe this one? That's Podzol. That's dirt. Fail. That's empty. There's my bamboo. Luckily, if we need more, there's a bamboo forest just over there. Bamboo, bamboo, bamboo. I might put a jungle tree down in the middle of it as well, just to be awkward. Right here. Right in the middle of the bamboo. You awkward tree, you! Alright, and then we'll make it quite thick on this side. And not so much on that side. So that they're more likely, when they cut through, to go this way. We'll create like a little line, and then we'll spam down the bamboo over here. Spam, 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 bamboo, bamboo, all the bamboo. Precision placement going on here, as you can see. Yeah, nice thick bamboo all around the base of this hill, just to stop them from going that way, or make it less likely, right? That's what we want to do. We want to put them off. Create a natural looking wall with bamboo in seconds. Right, we'll just space a few of these about a little bit less all over the place. And that was the end of our bamboo. Bone meal a bit of the floor as well. Just bone meal some of these up. Right, get rid of that. Get rid of that. You would not know that there's a massive, like, 100 block long bunker under there, would you? No, I haven't painted, no. To be honest, with Legacy, I'm kind of in limbo at the moment, waiting for 118. Today is festive day in India, so holiday, and I enjoyed with family. Excellent. Glad to hear it, Sunil. And I'll see you in 10 minutes. But yeah, no, it's always nice to have a holiday day with the family. I'm just going to spam some of this down and then destroy any flowers that intrude on our land. There's 2. Get out of it. We did quite well at the start there. There's a Groover! Oh. Cool. We just kind of need to wait for that to grow now, right? Go away, seeds. The other thing we need is stone. We need lots and lots of stone. So we have to go grab some of that. I'm pleased with how that has come out, though. Should we do a quick flyby and just see how obvious it is? I might have made it too dense in some places. I mean, obviously it's obvious from this side because there's no cliff there yet. But from this side, just looks like a taller bit of forest, doesn't it? Get that bamboo growing up. We should be good. Right, so I need to go get stone, which means we need to do a little bit of AFKing. It'll only be like 5 minutes. It's not proper AFK. We're still going to have to harvest it, right? But we're just going to stand there going chop, 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 chop for about 5 minutes, which should give us enough stone for what we need. I'm just going to sort out my shulkers quickly before we head over there. Okay, you're all dirt-related things. I guess you... Oh, there's just actual dirt in there. Whatever. Right. Cool. And I've got 1 empty shulker. And that one is fairly empty. So we could just jam them full of stone, right? And my silk pickaxe is going to need a bit of health before we do that as well. Just to make sure. Chef's kiss. I think we got away with it, Vex. I think we've hidden it well. We still need to sort out the actual exit to it all, though, right? Because at the moment, when you come out, you just go directly into that mob farm that we've basically just created. So yeah, I'm going to need to sort out the room on that side as well. As well as all the other bits and bobs. I reckon it'll be alright. We can do that. Just keep flying. We've done a lot of flying today. Many, many lots. Something else I need to do, which I haven't done in a while, is I need to go fly around and have a look at people's bases. See what people have been up to. I've not been over to Rogues for a while. I've not been to Dadcrafts in forever. I've kind of flown near it, but I've not been to it. Slack, no idea what he's been up to. Actually, no. No, I know exactly what Slack's been up to. There's a massive dragon over here. Jessie's been building her mountain. Hasn't Sloy been building loads of pirate ships? Sorry, I'm going off on a bit of a tangent here. I'm going to go find Sloy's pirate ships. He's been making them for a game. I think he's basically building them to blow them up. Sounds like my kind of game. Where are they? Are they over here somewhere? Where are the pirate boats? Okay, I thought they were in between the castle district and spawn, but apparently not. There's a lot of water around here, though. DB has been broken. I know, his poor finger. He's not been able to play properly in ages. He's on the server at the moment, but I think all he can do pretty much is AFK. He's got like a backwards knuckle. Yeah, it's pretty rough. Poor DB. I don't know where these boats... Oh! Okay, so there's 2 of them. So apparently there's 6 of these that have got the same layout. Yeah, so they've got the same layout for the most part. It's only the masts that are different. Oh, there's another one over there. Are there any more? Yeah, I've not just gone on a little exploration around the server in a while. Ah, this red one. I'm sure this is the one that we saw before. Was this not the first one? I feel like this is the pair that we knew existed before. Oh, there's two... Is that a chicken boat? Is that a chicken? I want to play on the chicken boat. Oh my god, that's amazing. It reminds me of the old Lego sets, and that's a chicken face. How amazing is that? So yeah, apparently this is for like some kind of TNT launcher based game where you've got to like blow up each other's ships or something. I don't really know all the ins and outs. But I think the idea is you've just got to kill the other players with TNT launchers, which is why all the boats are shells, if you know what I mean. Like if you look in here, look, there's... Oh, that one's actually got a floor. Chicken boat is best boat, but it will get destroyed. It will, yeah. This is one of those things where we're going to have to, like, take a world download just before we do the game, so that we can play it again and again. I think this is Rogues over here, isn't it? I mean, we're just going to have a little peek. I don't want any spoilers. Oh, wow, that's looking really cool. This is why he accepts granite in payment, it would seem. This is cool. I like the style. Very nice. Yeah, I don't normally come over this side of the bay. Oh, poor chicken boat. Oh, look, there's a ghast boat as well. Look, there's a ghast. The ghast masts. That's difficult to say. More difficult than you might think. And yeah, this cathedral is just insane. I love it. It's going to be amazing when it's all done. Although I won't be able to fly through here because there'll be glass in the window. Anyway, right. Enough distractions. Let's get back to our city. He made granite look good. Shocking. I know. I know. He's done well now. Done very well. It is very nicely done. Right. So we need to heal our pickaxe. We don't even need to go to our base. We need to heal our pickaxe, and then we need to go to Jessie's and locate the stone generator, which I think is right by her beacon, so it should be fairly easy. I was supposed to make a stone generator like 2 episodes ago, and then I was like, oh, I've just dug out a slime chunk, I've got plenty of stone, and I've literally just used it all in like 1 sitting. We're gonna need more. But it's okay, we'll make a stone generator. Oh, we're gonna need to leave a payment for Jessie as well. What should we pay in? You gave a bunch to Groover as well. I did, yes. Yeah, that was only a shulker though. I've used like 5 shulkers since then. Many. I see a bearded man on my screen. Ooh, you should probably clean your screen, Jade. You don't want that. You should never take for granted that you can build with granite. Oh, jeez. Hey, Blue Flesh. Praise be! Pay it forward. Exactly. I mean, what should I leave in payment? What would Jessie find useful? That is the question. Because, I mean, we gave Jessie loads of stone as well before she had a stone generator. So technically, we've actually paid in advance, right? We're just taking back what we lent. Leaves? I don't really have leaves. Not many. I mean, I could give her some dripstone. Everyone's got dripstone though, right? Blackstone. Diamonds? Nobody wants diamonds. Blah. Gold? Books? Trying to think something we've got that Jessie can't farm. Or hasn't. Is not farming at the moment. Coupons do your shop. Birch. I love Biddy's response to my puns. How about... I don't know. I don't know. She's got a honey farm. She sells honey, so that's no good. Oh. I've got an idea. I think one of the currencies Jessie's looking for is lanterns, right? If that's the case, we can give her a couple of stacks of lanterns. We've got loads of those. Because she wouldn't be charging it as a currency unless she needed them, right? So let's check if she's still charging lanterns. Accepting lanterns. In which case... 16 lanterns. Right, okay, so she still needs lanterns. That's what we'll do. We'll give her a few stacks of lanterns. We've got loads. Rockets are always useful. I wouldn't dare undercut other people in the shopping district by giving away free rockets. I'll get in trouble. A bucket of milk for that split personality. Half a stack of shulker shells. Some good suggestions. Some good suggestions. But what did I say I was going to do? Lanterns. Lanterns. Yeah, I definitely got a really good memory. And Jesse being a builder will probably want some bookshelves as well. I think 3 stacks of lanterns and 2 stacks of bookshelves is plenty of payment for a couple of shulkers of stone that she's not even harvesting herself. That's just for loan of the machine for like 10 minutes, right? Bargain. I should probably take a barrel to put it in. And a sign to say why it's there. I have not thought this through. I've got no barrels. I'm sure I had barrels somewhere. Are they in one of these? Barrel, where art thou? I'm sure I had loads of barrels. Literally, the last box I could have possibly checked. And a sign. I'll be chuffed with that as a gift. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. A shulker of fox droppings. A Schnorrman. Yeah, a shulker of fox droppings. That's, you know, that's not the kind of gift you give to someone. Unless you're Tiz. Right, so as I say, I'm fairly sure it's got to be down near here, right? Why would you have a beacon unless it was for your stone generator? Or is Jesse also digging out all the underside of... Aha! For Jesse. That's a good point. Jesse didn't even build it. Foxy did. Right. I'm just literally gonna put a barrel here. We'll put these in here. And then we'll put a sign on top. I use this big thing. That's shouting. I don't need to shout. I use this big machine. Have some stuff. Thank you. Mr. B. I'd say that's fairly clear. Right, so it's got instructions and everything. Look at this. 1. Flick this lever to turn on. 2. Stand here as close as you can. Smash the blocks. I have a feeling it was already on. There we go. So we just do this. Sweet. The greatest stone generator in the world. Well, obviously, I mean, Foxy built it. It's always the greatest in the world when Foxy built it, right? Even if the follow-up episode is usually a fixing the greatest thing. So yeah, this is chill and drink time. Let me oh. Let's just turn that down a little bit, shall we? Let's have a chat. But that's how it works, Beardy. That's fine, but just smashy. We've got a few blocks on top there, but we'll not point that out to Foxy. We're just here for the stone. But this is much better than strip mining. Yeah, strip mining. It's just easier, right? You don't get any diamonds or copper, but all the stone you possibly need. Even the greatest things in the world need updates and revisions. This is true. This is true. But, you know, it is what it is. I'm still getting through Downton quite a lot. You'll be glad to know, you know. Downton Abbey. Oh, brilliant show. I think it was Verge that was also watching it, right? But it's just a good show. I can't even deny it. I watched a terrible film yesterday. What was it? I had it on in the background while I was working, and it was so bad. So it's called like Robot Overlord or something. It was on Netflix. Don't watch it. Don't watch it. It's awful. Absolutely awful. Why make something that you only get one episode out of it? This is true. Yeah. Make it broken first. I like it. But yeah, it was a really bad film. Terrible acting. There wasn't even any decent one-liners in it. Oh, so bad. Is that a stone generator or a cobblestone one? It depends what pick I use. If I use my Silk Touch, it's stone. If I use my Fortune, it's cobblestone. Like his gold farm. I think he's got a few videos out of that one, actually, hasn't he? Like awful, or like so bad it's good. Do you remember the carrot farm last season? Not that bad. Oh, you're talking about the film, Robot Overworld. No, not even that awful, it's good. It's not trying to be awful. It just is. It just is. Just don't even bother. It's on Netflix, what do you expect? I mean, there's loads of good stuff on Netflix as well. That film, however, no. There's lots of terrible stuff on Netflix. It's like anything. Gold farm, iron farm, etc, etc, yeah. Exactly, Grizzly. All you need to do is, you never make a cobblestone generator. Always make a stone generator, because you can get both out of it anyway. It's just common sense, isn't it? Robot Overlord. Saw it. One of those ones where you just wanted to see how bad... Yes! Exactly, Stellorian. Exactly. Like, I didn't go in with high hopes at all. And it met every single non-expectation I had. Netflix isn't that great for films, much better. Yes, definitely, yeah. Yeah, Netflix original films, yeah. Questionable at best. But a lot of their original TV series are very good, though. I have to say. All the ones they steal from Korea and translate. I quite enjoyed Squid Game. But yeah, there's been an uptick of foreign shows that have been dubbed, I've noticed lately. But that's probably because of the whole COVID thing. Can't record as much, you know. You know how it is. Right, we've been here for a few minutes. What have we got? I mean, this is going to take forever to filter through, actually, isn't it? Which one's it all backing up in? That one? Yeah, look at that. And that one. Excellent. So yeah, we're getting plenty of stone out of this. That one. Okay, so that was probably what, 4 minutes, 5 minutes, and we got 19 stacks. Not bad. Right, let's make sure I get this straight before I... Yep. Beautiful. Some anime from Netflix is pretty decent. You see, I don't watch anime. Not a fan. Not a fan. Mrs. B does. Mrs. B's watched lots of anime on Netflix, and every time she's watching anime, I'm like, oh, what are you watching? She's like, it's weird. Nearly every time. Nearly every time. The answer's always, it's weird. I kind of want all that stone from on top. Like, why are you stealing my stuff? Huh? Machine? Why are you stealing my stuff, machine? Think it's yours, do you, machine? It's not going to give that back to me, is it? Fine. We'll just carry on. Ooh. Make sure we're getting the right ones. And then just turn the mouse upside down while I'm holding down the button. Now we know why you're known as Beardstone. I'm just stealing stone. That's all I'm doing. Anime is the best. I stopped watching normal shows because they suck. I mean, each their own. Each their own. I can't watch anime because yeah. It's just mostly awful, in my opinion. But it's like anything, you know. Some people like it, some people don't. It is what it is. But yeah, never been a fan of anime, really. I like a couple of the old Studio Ghibli films. But series-wise, the only series I watched, and I actually watched a whole series of it, was Claymore. And at the time, there was only one series, and it was only 12 episodes. And even then, can't remember what it was about. It was alright. Normally, I just have to leave the room. I literally can't stand it. But, yeah, Claymore was alright. I think they made more of that in the end. I don't know. A lot of it is bad too. I avoid those. I think Mrs. B's just literally at the bottom of the barrel with the anime on Netflix at the moment. I haven't watched much TV recently, but The Great North on Disney Plus is great. I don't have Disney Plus. It is still only 12 episodes. Yeah, so I just remember Claymore being quite good, and I think it's because it wasn't weird. Like most anime is just weird, but this wasn't. This wasn't weird at all. It was just a story about a woman with a big sword. It was fine. I watch sappy chick flicks. That I do not watch. Drano's Claymore. Because I swear, isn't Claymore like just like a medieval story about a woman with like that warrior with the Claymore? I'm sure that there was not much more to it than that. Like it was just very well done. I seem to be getting some cobble getting into the mix here occasionally from the generator. There are 26 now. Oh, okay, so they've definitely made more. Yeah, pretty much. I think that's probably why I liked it, just because it was normal. And didn't have screaming Japanese schoolgirls, which is what most anime seems to be. Although that could just be what my wife watches. I don't know. I mean, the artwork's incredible. I just... yeah. Never clicked with it, you know? But it is what it is. I'd much rather be sitting there watching a series of Red Dwarf. Even if I have seen it a bajillion times. Just gonna empty the machine out a little bit quicker. Ah, cobblestone. Not what we want. I mean, to be honest, that might be enough for our current needs. I could have sworn I brought 2 empty shulkers with me. Apparently not. But that's fine. That'll do us for now. We'll come back and get a bit more off stream to get our money's worth. But that'll do for now. And I've got plenty of rockets. At least it's not poop. Right, let's go. There are a lot of other anime like Claymore. You just gotta look for those types. I mean, as I say, like, it was bearable. I wouldn't say that I thought it was amazing. It was alright. Whereas normally I'm like, oh god, I need to turn it off and watch something else. Claymore was like, yeah, it's right. Not a huge anime fan, but Death Note is my jam. Yeah, I mean, I know of Death Note, obviously. Because once again, I do not live under a rock, despite what it may look like. But, yeah, heard of Death Note. Once again, I think I watched a couple of episodes. That's the one where, like, a name appears in the book and then that person's gonna die, right? Is it that one? Or something like that? I don't know. I lost interest very quickly. What can I say? I like my dramas. My thrillers. I like an action movie. A cheesy action movie. Any day of the week. A B movie. All over that as well. 100%. Big fan. Right. Should we build ourselves a cliff? What are you doing here, matey boy? You holding stuff? Die! That is the weirdest looking parrot. I mean, I know it's 2 parrots. Early Halloween. Bad disaster movies are really fun too. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Netflix did a film adaptation also. Was so bad despite Defoe going full ham. Oh, what's that? Oh, is that Death Note? Really? They did a Death Note film. Ah! Ah! This bird is phasing in and out of, yeah, different planes of existence. Let's just leave. We can't be dealing with that, chat. I'm going to start from this side because it's going to be easier. Sharknado. No. I tried Sharknado. That was a bit too ridiculous. I like my B movies, don't get me wrong, but that was just, yeah, a bit too much, that one. Weren't for me. But I do like my B movies, but I think the problem with that one was that it was a B movie with a budget, so it wasn't a proper B movie, and you could tell. Too try hard, you know. You know, but Swamp Shark, oh yeah, give me Swamp Shark any day of the week. And if you haven't seen Swamp Shark, you're missing out. It's exactly what it sounds like. It's a swamp that has a shark in it. You don't need any more information. Amazing. Or if you haven't seen Manborg, you should watch Manborg. It's about a man. Right, get this. It's about a man who becomes part cyborg. Genius. Absolute genius. And that's why I'm not allowed near the TV remote. Right, we're going to need a few more bits of grass and things, I think, for some of this. I kind of missed this corner, apparently. So I'm going to get these bits in straight for now, and then we're going to just get some bits in down the bottom, and then we're going to plant some more trees! So we're going to need more saplings. I thought that was a brown panda then. I almost got excited, and it's not. It's just a cow. You're all just cows! Disappoint. Swamp Shark is okay, but Sharknado isn't. Basically, yeah. Yeah. I struggled with Sharknado. Swamp Shark was amazing. Have you seen Swamp Shark and Sharknado? Dive Cat. Swamp Shark. Is it Anaconda levels of so bad? I watched Anaconda about 2 weeks ago when I was in the Isle of Wight. Yes. Yes, it's like that, but with less budget. Oh, yeah. Excellent film. Depending on what your definition of excellent is, of course. I guess we're coming out a bit here as well. What was that? Was that the tentacles of a... I don't want to be down here! I think that was the tentacles of a glow squid. Intended as a trap to get me to fall down a hole. And it worked. I'll give it a try. Terrible B-movies are my jam. Yeah, it's, as I say, Swamp Shark is nothing like Sharknado. For a start, it's good. But if you like Sharknado, there's not a chance that you will not like Swamp Shark. But yeah, low budget, terrible acting, lots of hilarious death scenes with a low budget. I mean, it's everything you can want in a B-movie. Should we give this a little bit of a dirt overhang, maybe? I don't know. It doesn't really matter. We're going to be putting trees in front of this thing anyway. Let's just get it blocked in. Don't just worry too much about how it looks. I mean, I'm gonna, because it's what I do, but we'll pretend that we're not gonna, right? There you go. Yep. Perfect. There are some movies in those terrible genre that I don't want to name because they're not family friendly. Yes, there's a lot of those as well, yeah. I mean, as long as the titles are family friendly, right? If there's unfamily friendly words in the titles, then yeah, I don't want to know. But I mean, you can talk about films that are 18s and stuff, just watch your language is all. Depends what it's about, you know, but the title of a film generally isn't going to be a problem. Going into details about the story, potentially. Sharknado was terrible, not even funny, really. No, it was just bad. Like, yeah, B-movie stands for budget movie, right? So it's not even a true B-movie because they actually had a budget, right? But, oof. Yeah, bad times. Bad times indeed. Right, just want to make sure this is going to look alright on a flyby, because that's all it's ever going to be seen by, so... I just feel like I'm terraforming some random bit out in the middle of a jungle that no one's ever going to go to now. Which is essentially what we're doing, I suppose, but yeah, there you go, look. Once we get it all covered up and replace the stone brick with the stone, job done! If you want to check out Wrestlers vs. Zombies, it just sounds so ridiculous it must be good. I mean, yeah, Raptor Priest? Is that a priest that's actually a dinosaur? Like, actually a raptor? Is that where we're going with this? Is that an actual thing? I'm mildly concerned. Mildly. Right, let's get these down. Let's get these down. Doesn't really matter how straight this bit is either, to be perfectly honest. Oh. Well, now I'm just sad. What? Game's trolling me. But yeah, Raptor Priest. Was it a dinosaur in a human suit? Llamageddon is a must-see. I mean, with a name like that, I couldn't agree more. How you doing, GQ? Llamageddon. Oh, amazing. That does sound like a lot of fun. Right, okay, so we're going to need to go around the outside of this bit. So I guess we're going to go roughly like that. And then here. Then, yeah. Yep. And no one will ever know what we did inside this box. Oh! I fell off. Like a fool. Oh! I ran out of stone. Llamageddon, it just sounds amazing. He was a priest who was blessed by a shaman with raptor snapshot powers, but he thinks it's a curse. Then a girl helps him realise it's a gift, and he uses the power to fight crime. I mean, this sounds like the plot to the greatest movie ever. I don't know why I chose to sleep next to the skellies. Shapeshift. Okay, both raptor and priest, both raptor priest and Llamageddon definitely sound like must-sees. They really do, don't they? It's so bad, it's good. They're the kind of films I like. That and your disaster movies that have got like massive budgets and it's all just like just explosions, the world getting destroyed, right? And there's absolutely no substance to the story. Good example, 2012. Love that film because of how terrible the dialogue is and the actual story is. But the disaster bits, brilliant. That's what I'm all about. Terrible disaster films. To the point where I think it's got to the point now where Mrs. B's like, whenever I say, do you want to watch a film, she'll just sigh because she knows it's going to be some kind of disaster film that we've watched a bajillion times and I just want to see stuff explode again. What can I say? I'm a child. Right. Fill in the holes! After that massive mountain we built last season, though, building a little cliff like this is nothing. Nice and easy. Barely even feels like a chore. 2012 was terrible, exactly. The core isn't... Okay, yeah. I do have limits. I do have limits. The core is a little bit too bad, you know? That doesn't have many redeeming qualities. To be honest, 2012 is pretty thin on the thin on the ground with those as well. I was trying not to make a pun there. But yeah. I do just like those brainless movies with lots of explosions every now and then though, right? It's just a sheep, not a skelly. We are safe. Oh no. Oh no, Mrs. B's home. That means I haven't got long chat. Oh! Don't want a hole. Have you seen... Ah! Zombies! I can't say I have, no. It sounds suitably terrible, though. Is it bad enough I should go look it up? One here. Get them in. One of them there, one of them there. Get a couple of blocks in down the bottom here. Lovely, lovely, lovely. That looks like a fairly naturally generated Minecraft cliff. That's what we want. We don't want it to look too custom. We want it to blend in and hide itself, not show itself. Yep. We should probably replace a few of those blocks with dirt at the top as well, just to make it really look like a naturally generated one. It's a zombie movie from the perspective of the zombies? What? No, I've not seen that. Not sure if you're safe. I mean, the rabbit in the Holy Grail is terrifying. What if it's a feral sheep? You make a good point. We can't be taking these kind of risks. Perfectly timed with the music as well. Yep. We can't have feral sheep running around. No, no, no. Ain't nobody got time for that. Boop, 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 boop. I'll tell you what, I was going to get to some speed running at some point today as well, but, well, we've just been doing all the building, right? I'll have to save that for another day. I just want to get that one. Thank you. Cool. The cliff really wasn't too bad to get in, actually. I think the fact we don't have to do any texturing for it is probably... I suppose we could put bits of andesite and granite and diorite and all the natural stuff in it, but I'm not gonna! It's not where we're going with this. Nope. It's awesome, it's so good. A zombie movie from the perspective of the zombies. I don't think I've seen any like that. Not that spring to mind. And I feel like that's the kind of thing you'd remember, right? If you watched a film that's a little bit, well, flips it on its head like that, I guess. I mean, are they zombies that can talk, then? Like, not completely brain dead? Definitely sounds confusing. Or different, I should say. Not confusing. Not confusing at all. I think this is the last little bit, right? I think we're there. Let's just get a few more random blocks in here and there. Up, up. There we go. Beautiful. I think that's fine. I don't think we even need to bother doing anything else. I think we can just leave that as is. Yeah, it's just another patch of jungle now. Excellent. I'm happy we got that done. So now, I just need to finish off the actual game itself, right? I'm going to quickly have a look at the area where we were chatting about putting the, Indiana Jones style boulder escape, right? I want to see how much space there actually is, because I don't know if it's gonna... I don't know if we've got enough space there for it. Could be a problem. We're gonna fly over there though, because I ain't doing no parkour. Okay, so if we imagine... There's a big pit there, so we'd need to come in a decent amount of blocks. So we'd need space to store a Ravager, have some redstone, blah 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 blah. But imagine you come across here, you jump down, And then a door opens behind you. And then you've got to run to the end. Down a thin path, being chased by a Ravager in a minecart. I mean, I think that could work. And then you jump out to the side, and then you're in the labyrinth. And we can literally just bounce the Ravager back when it's done, right? Don't have to do anything fancy. I think that could work. Oh, look at them all having a music party. But yeah, we'll have to see. But yeah, this area here and the temple are literally the last two bits we need to do. And we need to get a villager into the merchant bit on the other side of the labyrinth. That's going to be fun. Might end up having to do an armor stand for that. I don't know how close a village is that's actually got villagers in. Same with getting a Ravager. I don't know. I don't think the village that's just over that way has any villagers in. So we're going to need to find a new village for that. The Castle of Arch! I don't know that one. Could have some timed gravity blocks fall as you run along. Well, whatever it is we do has to be resettable, because it's not like we set this up for each adventure, right? So that's why everything's kind of automated the way it is. For example, this is a loot chest, but obviously when someone takes it out, it's then empty for the next person. So it's not just a loot chest. Round the back here, we've got a hopper clock that's on 5 minutes, and every 5 minutes that this chunk is loaded, it will drop one of the bits of loot that's in here and in the hopper into the dropper, and then fire it into there. So every 5 minutes, a random bit of loot. It could be golden carrots, it could be like a tool or a weapon, it could be gold coins, it could just be cobwebs. So yeah, that's basically it though. So we've got these hidden all over the place, those sorts of barrels. Like inside the maze as well as outside. And then yeah, there's dead ends, there's traps, there's pitfalls, bits of lava to fall into, you know. There's shortcuts for if you're the wizard, you know. So yeah, lots of stuff going on. And the shortcut's actually jumpable this time, because I did it at 1.5 blocks, not 2, like last time. Which was my bad. But yeah, a few finishing touches, but I'm hoping by next week, people might be able to start running the quest, which would be amazing. Bloody! Welcome back. Thank you for the host, Face of Dave. Much appreciated. However, wifey is home, and I'm going to get in trouble if I don't end my stream. So, we're going to wrap up things right about here. Groover is on the server. Is anyone else on the Truly Bedrock server? Because we did literally raid Groover last stream. And don't get me wrong, I do love Groover. But it doesn't look like anyone else is on TV. Chat, where do you want to go? We raided Groover last stream. I do like to mix it up a little bit. Should we go to someone new? We could literally go to someone new, chat. If anyone's got a recommendation of someone we've not raided before, or for a very long time, that's currently playing Minecraft. Zloy. He's playing a PlayStation 1 game called Haunted. The guy... Ooh! Is the guy still streaming? Excellent. Yes, let's raid the guy. He raided us last stream. Let's go repay the favour. And they're still streaming as well. Excellent. Good choice, Divercat. Good choice. Right, so if you do want to stick around for the raid, please do. We're going to go see the guy. He's very cool. As I did actually raid us the other day as well. And the guy is actually in our team on Sunday, which is going to be our next stream. So our next stream, Sunday night, 8 PM BST. Me, the guy, the Puka and BSM are going up against Miles, Ilmango, Bruno, the Frog Queen, Silent Whisperer, Rinever, Wax Fraud, and Bowtie Daniels. In some kind of weird dungeon crawling stabby game. I'm sure it'll be a lot of fun. But you've all been amazing. Thank you, mods, for hanging out as well. It's been a great afternoon. Oh look, we've got a Darkest Depths command. Thank you, Divercat. But yes, it's been marvellous to hang out. As always, you've all been absolutely wonderful. And yes, don't forget also, we've got the Beardy Games, which is next Saturday. So yeah, should be a lot of fun. Right, let's set up the raid. I didn't actually hit enter. I just typed the buttons. Right, okay. I'm just making sure. Doesn't look like he's finishing. He has been going for 4.5 hours, so he might be going for a little bit longer. So yeah, we'll go see him. Yeah, if you do want to join us for the raid, we have a lovely little raid message, which I will update and we will change. We will get a new one very, very soon, probably, maybe. I really should sort out a new one, right? I really should. If you don't want to join us for the raid, then you should go check out my latest YouTube video. That's the thing. Slimes. Lots of slimes. Anyway, you've all been awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I will see you all, hopefully Sunday, where we're going to probably just get absolutely murdered in a dungeon. Be fine.